Hello and welcome to Bricks and Bits episode 91, inching ever so closer to episode 100. That's great. 91. Jesus.
Wowza.
Anyway, no guest this week. We're joined by a Darth Maul Mandalorian in lieu of a guest because the Clone Wars just ended, but we're not going to talk about it because these two buffoons have not taken the time out of their days to watch it.
Yeah.
Just too good.
Yo, what's up?
How was your face surgery?
Oh, it never happened. Why'd you lie to everybody?
Oh, it got canceled? I didn't know. Okay.
No, it never was planned.
I was misinformed, apparently.
You were definitely misinformed.
I can only...
He was getting his eyes permanently inserted into his real face.
No.
His wings were removed.
Oh, unfortunately, I have not had wings for many years, unfortunately. I lost those when I was younger. Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Tragic accident.
Yeah, we don't talk about it.
And, of course, joined by Greg or Frickatect.
Hey. Yeah,
Yo.
no face surgery for me.
No what?
I like to use it, though.
No face surgery. You could use it. You're going to have to perform surgery to get rid of that beard, apparently.
That's my likely one, probably.
Yeah. That's what you say every time. It's like, yeah, growing the beard out, but I'm not really supposed to. Yeah. You see, it's easier if you're like me and you just can't grow a beard. That's the real way to go.
Yeah.
Then you just shave your mustache and you're usually good to go. And
God,
then
that's so simple.
it is. It's very nice. So we'll see. We'll see how much longer that lasts. I can't imagine it. At some point I won't. I feel like the first time I can, I'm going to, and then I'm never going to do it again.
Oh my God.
Someday you'll become a man.
Yeah.
That's it.
Anyway, we have a lot to talk about this week. We have summer 2020 set pictures we're going to go over because we didn't do it last week because my stuff broke. Hopefully it doesn't break.
All right.
I don't know why it broke last week, but it broke, and this week shouldn't break. So
Well, it's like, it's the not OG, but it's, us three.
Sorry, Greg.
Definitely not OG. Well, no, I was going to say I'm not an OG because you guys had the show
the
before.
OG. The
OG,
three
Gs.
Yeah.
I don't consider myself an OG at all.
You're an OG of the current format.
Yeah, it's Bricks and Bits
To
2.
reboot. Yeah.
Yeah, I've only been here 81 episodes.
Yeah,
So
you don't have the street cred yet.
Exactly.
You haven't earned it.
That's it.
You've done 4 times as many episodes as anyone else besides the other two of us, and you still don't have the street cred.
Dang.
With as much episodes as I've missed in the past, Greg's probably done more than me. So I don't know.
think you've missed 10 episodes. I don't feel like you've missed that many. That sounds like a lot.
2 for Japan.
I just don't feel like it's been that
Canada.
many.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe if you start naming all these trips, I'll remember. But if you
Well,
would ask me, I
only-
would have been like 4.
I've had 3 trips, so that.
Okay. Anyway.
There's not much more to name.
Yeah. So today, I should have put a link to this. Just pull up Twitter and go to Just Too Good's Twitter. Justin put an interesting tweet out today about reviewing a Lego set for the second time. And
Thank you. Okay.
And it gave me a good memory. So what happened for you?
Okay, so I bought this Ninjago glider as part of a big Ninjago haul or whatever, polybag haul. And I was like, this polybag looks familiar. I might have owned it before, but hey, it's a let me review it because I definitely have never reviewed it before.
Right.
Well, turns out I have reviewed it before. And I don't mind reviewing things when I feel like the old review wasn't as good. Like if it's like from 2012, 2013, 2014, I'm going to review it. Re-review it. But this was from like 2016 and it was pretty good.
Like your review style hasn't changed that much in the 4 years.
Exactly. Yeah, if it was again 2012, 2013, my reviews were totally different, so much crappier. But it was just like I felt like an idiot because I'm like, wow, because today I was like, it was a video I had in my backlog, but I was like, I don't have anything too exciting. Let me throw a Ninjago polybag up because I filmed that a few weeks ago. All this time I didn't even think I've done this one before.
How did you find out about it?
Somebody commented and he's like, haven't you done this review before? If he never commented that, I would have never known. Who knows? There's probably more sets like this.
Honestly,
That's a super fan right there, man.
Now people are gonna go.
That's what I said. Dude, I was like this. I replied to this comment. I'm like, you are a true JTG fan because 2016, like you remember that? Not even I remember it.
No, I don't know what video I did last week, let alone 3 years ago or 5 years ago.
Right?
Have you?
Yeah.
So I have found though that people seem to know your collection and what you do more so than you do sometimes. You know what I
mean? Dude,
people are like, you said on June 27th that you were going to do this thing. I'm like, what? That actually happened?
Yeah, it's like, oh great. How do you guys remember all this stuff? You know?
Exactly.
But
It's
Did your
insane.
opinion change at all though when you went between the
I do want to
two
watch them both.
videos? Did your opinion
I
change?
will be honest, I've been so busy all day. I've been hanging out with my mom and stuff. I have not compared the two. I just kind of scrubbed through. I'm going to actually check that out and see if they changed or anything. I don't think they did.
I was thinking to make an edit of the two. Like, the minifigure torso looks great, and then it's your other video and be like, it looks like trash. It's just like completely different. That's what I'm hoping I'll find out when I go look at them.
It's a hypocrite exposed.
Oh my god,
that would be great. No, okay, yeah, that's interesting. Have you ever reviewed something twice, Craig? Ever double dipped or?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I've ever been to the point where I've had two of something and then kind of just let it go in the mix like that.
So I think I own the record. Justin's tweet reminded me that I think I own the record.
Shoot. Okay,
did you see my reply?
No, I didn't. Again,
go look at my reply. It says 4 ? I have reviewed the 7111 Droid Fighter from 1999 4 times. 4 times.
Okay. Do you know what's especially weird about that? I literally just ordered that set today. So
this is it's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
Fascinating. But the reason I've done it 4 times is I feel like I've changed style. Like, every review is done in a different style, where I was like, all right, this is the last time I have to review this because I'm sticking with this forever. And I think my most recent one will be it, because I did it with like all my sealed 1999 sets. That's why I really did it the 4th time. But like all my other ones are from years and years back. And actually I've reviewed it a 5th time because I reviewed it on my original YouTube channel. That video, by the way, is the worst video I made. It's so bad. No tripod, 240p. You can only imagine, right?
Oh boy.
Really bad. But yeah, so that set I've done a lot of, and you reminded me of it, and I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, I don't have any qualms with reviewing something more than once. And when I go back and re-review stuff, because usually, like, now it'll be stuff when I do this, kind of go through my next wave of stuff that I'm kind of gonna re-review. It's been like 8 years, right? Like, nobody's seen the old videos for the most part.
So it's not really. It's for you. It wasn't an accident.
No, I didn't forget that I had reviewed it. I was just like, I think I could do it better now. And
when I saw it on the outline, I was thinking that it was one of those things where maybe you reviewed something and now years later your opinion or tastes have changed somewhat and you want to give it like a fair shake again and let people know that it's better than what you thought maybe.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a video I haven't not thought of doing, because what I see is these tech reviewers, what they do is like iPhone 12, or I guess that's the future one. iPhone 10 1 year later, right? And I always thought that was a really interesting concept, but I've never done it. But yeah, that's not something I'm opposed to doing, or that I haven't thought of or want to do at some point. But I just haven't found like the right example to do that exact video with. Speaking of, UCS Hoth's getting a look similar to that, but not quite the same. It's like a history type video. We'll see.
You could do that so easily in Star Wars though, because like a set that comes out you think's amazing and then say 4 years later they make it even better, you could go back to the original and be like, yeah, I guess it wasn't as good as I thought it was.
Well, that's with all the comparison videos. I love those.
Yeah, that's why I like the comparison stuff. Those are some of my favorite videos to make,
because it's cool seeing, okay, here's a similar thing, or before and after, old version, new version. So yeah,
I see you could do it.
Speeders.
Oh God,
I've had those sitting on the shelf. There's like 6 that I've wanted to make that video. I just haven't gotten around to it. So,
and that's only 3 years worth of land speeders.
Well, it was like what, 99 to 2009, right? That there was only the first one and then the 2009 one.
There was one in 2003 or 4 with the Mos Eisley Cantina.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Dang, I was like, was there that big of a gap for land speeders? I can't believe Lego pulled that off. But okay,
they had to make up for lost ground in the last decade. Like, we didn't release enough in the first half, so we gotta start putting up shots.
I remember the 2009 like Walmart exclusive, and then they had a 2019 Target exclusive or something like that. Or 2018.
As much as people think Lego's overpriced now, there are some the 2009 Luke's Land Speeder was like $25. Calculate that for inflation. That's ridiculous. And the 2009 or 10, I can't remember which. It's got to be 2010. There's a Swamp Speeder that was a Toys R Us exclusive. That thing was $30, 176 pieces. Again, inflation that out. It's like $40, 176 pieces, and you're like, wait, you think stuff's overpriced now? Can we look back? Because I think that's not a fair thing to be saying, that Lego keeps getting more. I think it's a great. My hot take is that Lego's not overpriced. So.
My take is I think some Lego sets are overpriced, some aren't.
Compared to other Lego sets, though, that's the thing. That's the only real thing you can compare them to is themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what else
Sure.
do you
You could look to me. I
UCS
look at,
Millennium Falcon or iPhone? I don't know.
well, I look at like it's like okay, the sizing and the contents in the box. Well, we've discussed this many times. It's like that's how I see it. It's like, is it worth the value for what I paid or whatever?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyway.
So
I've been watching some movies and some TV shows.
I want to hear this because I love movies.
Like, since the last time we talked, I think I've watched all four, well, the first four, not Harry Potter, Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Incredible. Oh, the first three. The fourth
you saw?
What?
Oh, okay, sorry to interrupt. Because I saw number 1, 2. Okay, but yeah, keep going.
Yeah, I watched the first four, all really good, except the fourth one. And then I watched, I started watching Star Wars Rebels again, and I'm on the 5th episode, and I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would, and I'm about to just go buy all the Star Wars Rebels sets, much like I'm going to buy all the Pirates of the Caribbean sets, and this is a real problem. I'm enjoying this content that I'm consuming, like, way more than I could have imagined.
Well, I was going to say, it's the Pirates of the Caribbean. Like I said, I saw the first one during quarantine, you know, for the first time in so many years, and my mom loves those. And I'm the same where I'm like, I want to buy the pirate sets, and then I went on eBay, and then I am not going to buy the pirate sets anymore because the 2 ships, oh my gosh, they're like $700 each.
They're expensive. You're not wrong.
Yeah, it's all you, okay? You I want to see you get those.
I'm
and
going
if you do,
to. I think I'm going to.
Next time I come to your place, I'm going to play around with those because those are like dream ships for me.
You want to do? I remember. Will it float?
Oh, hey! Honestly, I could be down for that. If it's.
I kind of have reservations about putting a $700 Lego set in my pool that's saltwater because then I have to like really clean it after. I don't know.
The ship parts are very like the Black Pearl's black ship parts. I think those are very expensive because they came in like that set, and not a lot of others.
We have to do a little bath time action or something. Fresh water.
Make sure it goes viral.
I was able to get 2 of them though. I got the London Escape for cheap a few days ago, and I got a poly bag or something. The poly bags for Pirates of the Caribbean are pretty good and they're pretty cheap. Yeah, they all are like Jack Sparrow.
And a little pirate. I just got the mill in today.
Oh, the mill.
Set.
Oh,
I think I got that for like 80. Yeah,
dude.
I'm so in on these because like the next 6 months for me, or next 3 months before like the Star Wars stuff in August and then the Mandalorian and everything. I feel like it's going to be a lot of Pirates of the Caribbean, a lot of like throwback Star Wars stuff, and then Star Wars Rebels because I'm enjoying it and I think I'm going to continue to enjoy it. And then Harry Potter is my next box of just.
Well, okay, so I got a request for you. Okay, well, first off, I have to say with the mill. Warning, I brought mine down because that's the one Pirates that I own that I never built, but I'm not going to build it until I see the second movie. So that's how much time you got if you want to race. But second thing is, okay, so I was watching Indiana Jones before this. That's why, because we had like 10 minutes left and I was like, gotta. So that's why I was cutting it close. And I was saying, Ryan's never seen Indiana Jones, has he? That's my assignment for you.
Yeah, I think that's like a 2021 thing. I got a lot going on. I got a lot going on.
That's why this is the perfect time. They're all on Netflix.
Yeah, but I also want to watch a lot. I just paid $70 on iTunes yesterday for all the Harry Potter movies, so I can get those down when I'm ready.
Dude, okay.
I'm ready.
Shoot, I have a 4K Blu-ray collection, bro. I would have shipped that to you.
Collection.
Yeah, of the Harry Potter.
What have you been watching, Craig? What are your latest movies?
What have I been watching? I don't know. We watched a Sonic movie finally last weekend, which was pretty good.
You liked it?
I liked everything about it except for the Olive Garden stuff. That was a little much.
What was the Olive Garden?
There was some heavy product placement in it. Like it wasn't even related to the movie whatsoever. But outside of that, it was so good. I
can only imagine. I haven't seen it, but I can.
Dude, here's an example. This isn't line for line or whatever, but it's kind of a quote from it. He's talking to his wife on the phone, and she's hanging out with her sister, and she's like, "My sister told me I should check your phone," and he's like, "There's nothing on my phone, just the apps that came with it, and the Olive Garden app, because when you're here, I'm like, what? What does that have to do with Sonic the Hedgehog?"
That's so
and like
bad.
it never came up later in the movie at all until the very end, where I guess I won't spoil the end, but there's another Olive Garden thing at the end, and I'm just like, wait a minute.
Damn.
But outside of that, it was pretty cool.
That is really bad.
I'm glad you liked it because I did not like it.
Really? Like Jim Carrey. I love Jim Carrey stuff too, so I'm in on that.
I like that.
What didn't you like about it? Like the story?
Me, I know people are saying like accuracy or not, I want a good movie. Okay, I'm not like that person who's like, okay, I want it to be super accurate. So people were like, Sonic is accurate because he's really annoying, but to me, I just found him really annoying. You know?
Okay.
I found him extremely annoying, and when your main character is extremely annoying, you know, it's just like, ugh. So I mean, like, there's a fart joke with him too. Like, it's like, ugh.
Did the Olive Garden stuff bother you? Did you not notice it?
That, dude, who couldn't notice that?
Yeah, I was wondering. I'm
That
like,
bothered the
just
hell out of me. The plot was just, it was very generic, and then they have that part in the beginning where like there's this weird backstory, and they never go back to it, and it's like, I don't know, it was just a mess for me. I like Jim Carrey, but that was about it.
You know what I really loved about it was the end credits when they kind of re-showed the movie as though it was like a Sonic game. Like they're going through the levels, which are the movie, and I was like, that is really cool. I would play this game probably.
Yeah, I was like that. I like the end credits. I even like the end credits song. I know it's like a meme, but like it's pretty
yeah,
funny.
the song was good too. Like,
yeah,
I think
good.
there's a lot to like about it, but I could see Sonic being kind of annoying. But that was kind of like, he's like this lonely hedgehog, alien apparently, and yeah.
I get it.
I don't think that sold anyone on the movie at all.
To me, yeah, that he was. I didn't even like the main character. Tim or the other girl. I don't
Tom.
know. Tom, whatever. Tom. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. But that's my 2 cents.
Are you gonna buy all the Sonic Lego sets now?
I own every Sonic Lego set.
I want the one Sonic Hedgehog set, but it's $70 for freaking Dimension.
Oh, come on.
It's
Oh my
$70. Yes.
I mean, also the Adventure Time ones went up in price recently too. Those are like, yeah, because I heard Finn goes for 30. So
I've been noticing a lot of things going up in price a lot. Not gonna lie, like because I've been on eBay a lot, and I'm just looking at like old Clone Wars sets and Rebels sets, of course. And I don't know what happened, but the stuff just got downright disgustingly expensive at some point. Like there's some. There's
I think
like,
it's
Sonic
I know
the
what
Hedgehog.
happened.
Obviously, $70 is insane. Obviously,
This is like, I mean, with Clone Wars and stuff.
Yeah.
The people who grew up on it now
Right.
have the money to buy it. So it's like now that's the nostalgia thing. And if you look, I think for some reason I'm looking, and I think the prices for like some early 2000s and like 90s sets went lower. So it's almost like the age, as the age range grows up, like that nostalgia demographic is what dictates the price or whatever like that.
Absolutely. Speaking of nostalgia, I'm watching something else that no one is watching, but I'm watching the G.I. Joe animated series, Real American Hero. It's like from 1982 to 1985.
Oh.
And I grew up with these things like in the early 90s that were still making action figures. So I was looking on eBay just to see if I could find ones that I remembered and whatnot. These things are going for like $30 for an action figure.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's a 3 3/4 inch action figure though.
3 3/4. Okay, so it's like as tall as a Coke can.
As somebody who buys minifigures and stuff like that, I mean,
$30 doesn't seem
so
terrible,
ridiculous. They are so ridiculous.
That's open. That's played with. That's 30-year-old. Like maybe with like the accessories.
Oh gosh, man. So were you looking to actually buy some of the older ones?
You're paying more than that for sure.
Were you looking to buy some of the older ones?
I have a whole ton of them. I could probably just get a whole bunch out, but I just was looking just to be like, oh yeah, I remember having that one, and I don't know, it was kind of like a trip down memory lane.
Yeah. I see. Oh, okay. I heard
the new not Lego related, but I thought I'd throw that out there.
I was gonna say
prices.
I think there's like a Netflix G.I. Joe show or something like that. Apparently it's
the
good.
Toys that
like,
made us,
the Toys That Made Us. Yeah, I love that show.
Oh, I want to see the Lego. Yeah, I want to see the Lego episode.
You haven't watched it?
Dude, you would love those episodes. There's so much
love
fun.
that
There's Star Wars. There's G.I. Joe. There's Ninja Turtles.
I would recommend Justin.
I'm gonna add it to my watch list again.
If you ever get the chance, I watched this way long ago as a kid because it was on like the DVD thing that I got like in 2004. But there's a documentary on Disney Plus about Star Wars, like how the first movie was made. I think it's called
Empire of Dreams.
Empire of Dreams. Yeah. That's a really good one. Anyone watching this video as well, while we're on the topic of like old nostalgic stuff. That's
I want to rewatch. I want to rewatch that because I think I saw it back because it was on the DVD. You said it was on the DVDs, right?
Yeah, it was on the DVD. Like the 2004.
Maybe I saw it on YouTube or something. But yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, it was on YouTube for a time. I don't know if it's still there or not. I definitely rewatched it on YouTube. But the reason there's also a bit in there about the Star Wars toys from that first year and like how they couldn't get them on the shelves and they gave people these cards and stuff. That was kind of cool.
That's in the Toys That Made Us too, how they had to hustle up and try to get those things made. And I think it was like less than a year or something like that, or several months they had to get these toys done. And obviously they went on to become huge hits. But that was cool. I also saw something on Reddit yesterday, speaking of the original Star Wars movie. They were talking about how a lot of the actors from from Star Wars obviously weren't like huge names at the time, and how they paid those people. There was one person in particular, the guy that played Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't know his real name,
Alec
but
Guinness, I think.
he was well known at the time. Apparently,
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but he took a deal where he got 2.5% of the gross profits from the movie in a time when no one really knew what that movie was going to be. And they're estimating that he made about $75 million from doing that deal.
Wow.
For his role in the original Star Wars movie.
Wow.
That's a nice bit of pocket change.
Meanwhile, Harrison Ford probably made like $100,000 or something like that. Like, who knows? Who knows what they made?
I'm sure he's gotten his money now from.
I think
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
doing
don't
okay
worry.
for himself.
They probably paid him a jillion to come back for the last one. So
Yeah.
that's like...
But can you imagine being Obi-Wan and you made $75 million off that movie?
I know. It's like, wow. Hey.
Okay.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I even think Alec Guinness, the one who played Obi-Wan, he was nominated for an Oscar award for Best Supporting Actor, which never happens with like Star Wars movies.
Huh.
But
he earned
that's
his money then.
Yeah, so he got it. Yeah, he came out successful. But yeah.
So if you ever make your way into a movie, try to get some of the profits at the end. Don't just take the upfront cost.
Mm-hmm. That's with everything. If you sell your work, if you have some, always make sure that you get some of that percentage. Yeah. But yeah.
You guys want to talk about the Lego Star Wars box art for the video game?
Oh yeah, that.
Next
well, I'll be honest. I have not paid much mind to that box art, so you're gonna have to point out everything.
There's Death Star.
Okay, cool. Yep.
You can see Hoth and Geonosis.
No way. Yep. No, give me the goodies. Give me the
Rey
goodies.
is holding a yellow lightsaber. That's kind of an interesting.
Okay. I'm literally looking from your video now because I couldn't find the picture on. It's probably in the document.
The doc, yeah.
I don't even have the doc.
I put it together so that we can all follow along.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I feel like such a straggler.
Anyway,
it's literally everything you would expect from the box art.
It's pretty. It's a nice conglomeration of the three trilogies, I would say.
Sure.
Well, the Death Star looks brick built, so I guess that's something, right?
Yes, everything on there's brick built except like the ground and Mustafar or Coruscant.
Yeah, well, I'm saying like. So, do you think that means there could be a new Death Star?
I mean, yeah,
covered.
It's not impossible.
Yeah,
I think it's one of the most highly fan demanded. That's Queen Amidala or Padme's starship or whatever from Episode 3, I think.
Oh, the one to the left?
Yeah.
Of the Lego left? Oh my gosh, you knew exactly what I was asking. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Well, I mean, everything else is pretty obvious, so.
Yeah.
Like AT-AT, but I mean.
I'm like, yeah, homing spider droid. I know that one. That's the ATTE, right?
Yep.
ATTE.
I
own those two.
I just cleaned that set last night, the ATTE. I was watching Rebels and I spent like an hour dusting it. It was insane. It was so disgusting.
2013?
Yeah.
Wow.
I want to review it again
I have that 2013 one, but I have no interest in that one.
Really?
I like the figures. I think it came with a cool Mace Windu or something. But yeah.
Maybe I'll need it for my clone army. I don't know.
Hey, hit me up. I might.
You don't want to keep it. You keep the figures.
Yeah. I know if I can find it, I'm down.
I might be interested in another one because it's a really nice compact model. It doesn't hold a lot of troops inside, but nice compact model.
I could not. I did not like it, but you can have it.
But yeah, so the release date of what is it? October 20th apparently as well. I don't know if you guys knew that. So it's still a ways away, but it's coming soon-ish. And I'm excited.
Wait, what'd you? Oh,
October 20th, release date, which is Tuesday.
Are you in on it, Ryan?
I'm in. Yeah, I'm in. I have to be in.
Yeah.
I think I'm more in on this game than I have been on any other Lego Star Wars game. I'm gonna try to play the other ones at some point over the summer and like do something leading up into this to like get me used to maybe I'll play the Clone Wars game because I've never played that one. I think that's the most logical one for me to do. But
sure.
Yeah, are you guys? I assume you and Clark could play it, Greg, because it's gonna
absolutely
have
being that this is a co-op. I think that'd be really fun for us. Super easy for him. He can just smash things and we'll progress the story. I think it'd be fun.
What about you, Justin?
I'm not getting it.
Wow.
What?
I'm sorry. What do you want? When was the last time I got one? I don't know.
How dare you?
I actually don't know. Have you ever played Lego games?
I liked the original, the first, or I guess it was a prequel trilogy Star Wars.
Yeah.
So I like that
you seem
one.
Like a good candidate for playing Lego Star or just Lego games in general.
I know.
Seem like a person.
I love platformers, and they are platformers, but I don't. I mean, I liked the first one, and then Dimensions really left a sour taste in my mouth.
Well, this
Ever
is
since that,
Dimensions.
I know, but that really did leave a sour taste in my mouth because I
Yeah.
would beat levels, get near the end of the level, and then literally it would freeze, and I would have to restart the freaking level.
Ooh.
So
I'm excited.
that really killed me.
I'm really
I
excited.
still have
to
Lego
play.
Worlds that I need to play too.
Oh, that's a
I have that one, and we played
Doozy.
it for a little bit, and I didn't really like it. I like Minecraft better. It's like a
Minecraft is the superior game.
Yeah.
It's just-
That's a lot of people are telling me. It's pretty mixed.
Yeah.
But I thought, okay, Lego and like Minecraft put together sounds like the perfect thing, but
Right?
execution
It's like-
sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. I was not a fan of it. Is it still being updated and crap? Like,
I have no idea. I got it on eBay
Yeah.
for like $13 or something, which is probably more than what it's probably worth.
yeah.
Yeah, and I played the Lego City one. I was really excited because after Lego Dimensions was like a hit, they started sending me all the games for free. So
That's cool.
I played. It was really awesome, and I was really fortunate for that. Like awesome, but like I played the Lego City Undercover one, and I was disappointed by that too because they said it was like Grand Theft Auto except you're the cops. It was not like Grand Theft Auto except you're the cops. Yeah, really.
Dude, a Lego
really
Grand
sad.
Theft Auto, there used to be, I will try to find it. Oh, I found it in a vlog a while back. It was a Lego Grand Theft Auto video from like 2006. I'll see if I can find it. It's a really good stop motion.
That's
Hmm.
I think I remember that.
it's
Did it
the
have like
reason-
a million views or something? Like
A lot. And it's the reason I really love the song called I Ran by A Flock of Seagulls.
Yeah.
That song was in that video, and it was like like 2007 or whatever was the only place I was listening to music, was like if it was on YouTube in a video.
I was gonna say you're saying songs and old like Lego stop motion stuff. Do you remember the Lego beer song?
Yes. Oh my god.
beer. Sorry. I don't
Oh
know
my
if that's
god.
good for
I
the
have
show,
to
but-
find that. No.
Beer song.
Some people are gonna know that. It's been so long.
Yeah,
There's also this other stop motion called like Where'd the Cheese Go? Do you know that one?
I remember the name. I don't remember anything else about it.
I'll find the Lego beer
Where did the
thing and
cheese
listen
go?
to it later. Lego
That's-
beer
oh,
song.
that's a catchy
oh my,
one.
How old is it?
I can
Greg,
sing it
you-
by heart. I'm not going to. but I can sing it
13
by
years
heart.
old. Have you ever listened to this one, Greg?
No.
It's
Lego beer song?
2006. Here, listen to this later. It's a.
Okay.
It's a
Oh, we were
minute and a
young.
half.
We were
It's
like,
a
oh, they're
classic.
talking about beer.
It's just a classic, okay?
Yeah.
It's such a classic. All right. Anyway,
All right.
the Lego beer song. I miss
hopefully
that.
it lives up to my memory when I listen to it again.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah, I'm really excited for Rise of Skywalker Saga. Last 3 games I played though for Lego was Star Wars Episode 7. I played like 4 levels and quit. Then I played the Superheroes game that they sent me for free, or Superheroes 2 or whatever. Played 2 levels and quit. And then the Lego Movie 2 game, which I thought I would enjoy, I played like 5 levels and uploaded videos on it and then quit. So
You might just want to skip this one.
of all the ones to skip, I don't think it's the one I want to skip. So I'll play it. I think I'll get through it because it's Star Wars and I'm really like just into it right now. I don't know how else to explain it, but yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm just hoping I don't skip out on it.
You're into Star Wars right now.
I'm into it. I don't know
Wow.
how to explain it. I'm into it. I
I would have had no
Cool.
idea you were into Star Wars.
The Clone Wars is. I'm more into it than I feel like I've been in a while.
Okay.
I don't know how to explain it, but with like watching the Clone Wars and now Rebels, I just feel really into it.
Okay.
It's like I wonder why you weren't into it when you saw the last movie. Huh?
I was into it. I feel it's. I really like Rise of Skywalker. I don't know. I just very. I don't know. I feel like with the quarantine and everything. It's just a different time now, and it feels like that was years ago, and now I just feel like re-energized or something. I don't know.
Sure, that's good.
That's fine.
The Clone Wars ended, and we can't talk about it because these buffoons, like I said, haven't watched it.
You can talk about it if you want to.
I literally, I have
feel like
no.
years
You can talk
before
about
I
it.
ever
Ahsoka
watched it,
didn't
so.
die, so that sucks. But
So where's she going?
to Star Wars Rebels, where I'll see her soon when I get there. I don't know.
Well, so you knew she didn't die.
Well, I
thought
knew
they
she
would-
didn't
they would
die.
change it?
I knew she didn't die, but no, I didn't think they would change. I just that was my one qualm with the way the whole thing was handled, was that Ahsoka should die. Doesn't mean I hate Ahsoka.
Because you want to know
but-
where she's at in the future, then basically.
Well, yeah, she's not
Because
mentioned in Episode 3. So
Right.
how could she be alive if she's this so important character to Anakin and Obi-Wan and the story? Like,
Right.
She's even intertwined in the Clone Wars episode with Episode 3, but it's very obvious that it happened like seconds after what you see in Episode 3, which is fine, I guess. I really enjoyed that aspect of it. I need to watch. Someone has to have made a supercut by now of Episode 3 with the Clone Wars episodes intertwined, that's gonna be a really cool watch. I think if I find a good version of that, I might send it to you guys, and you guys might enjoy that more than just watching the Clone Wars on its own.
The thing that's holding me back from Clone Wars is that there's so many seasons. Like if it was just like this is a
I know,
standalone season,
yeah.
I'd be like, okay, I can deal with that. But it's the same thing that holds me back from Harry Potter. I just can't put that much time into one thing.
I know. I feel I like that's why I tell you that just watch the last 4 of season 7, and I think you're good. Like that'll give you the gist of everything you need to know for now.
That's it though. Like just
I don't know.
4 episodes.
It really ties into episode 3 though. Like there are moments that are the exact same more or less. It's pretty good. Like
Is it better than 1985 GI Joe?
couldn't tell you. I don't have like a
Well,
a
wait.
frame of
So
reference,
Greg,
but
do you like the prequels?
Yeah, I mean, I've watched them a few times. It's not like I'm a dedicated fan or whatever. I like the newer movies probably the best of the bunch, which I know is an unpopular opinion, but yeah,
Okay. To each their own.
yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, because I'm like the more I think about it, again, like I gotta rewatch the prequels, and then maybe I'll care enough to watch the Clone Wars because it ties in with
Yeah.
it. But if I don't like the prequels again, I probably won't watch the Clone Wars again.
My
It's
thing-
like, well, I don't care how it ties in.
My
you know?
sell to you on the Clone Wars on these last 4 episodes is not often do I pause something while watching it to just think to myself, oh my god, this is so damn good. The last
Wow.
time I think I did that was watching Breaking Bad, and that I binge watched like all 5 seasons in about 10 days after I found out about it, because that was such a good
Such
show.
a good show.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Just limit a little more.
That's one of the
Just
few
limit a little
shows
more.
that's amazing from start to finish.
Yeah,
It was fantastic.
the,
yeah.
the time I paused it to be like, oh my god, this is so good, and like it was my eureka moment, was when they were about to blow up the wheelchair guy. I can't remember all the names now because it's been like 5 years, but
Oh,
they were about to blow up the wheelchair guy, like, and there was the scene like outside of the old people's home or whatever, and they
And
were,
Gus
like,
comes out and he's like half blown up.
But what was before that? Like I had
That was before, yeah. After.
I had the sudden realization that that's what was about to happen, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, this is so epic! This is so brilliant! Like I cannot, like, you know." I was, and then it happened. And I was just like, "Yeah," and then of course, Gus with half his face missing. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man.
great. But
Have
yeah,
you
That
guys
show would
seen-
have been so hard to be one of those ones that you're watching on like a weekly basis when it was new, and you're waiting for that next episode. It was so great just to binge that out.
that's why I stopped watching Better Call Saul. I've heard that it's really good
I was gonna
too,
say, yeah.
and
Have
I
you guys seen
stopped so
Better
that
Call
I
Saul?
didn't
Yeah.
have
Nope.
to go through that type of thing. I just want to binge watch it all, and I think they're like 5 seasons in now, so it's almost time for me to watch it. And I'm pumped about that.
I didn't watch the movie either. What was the movie called? The one Jesse?
Shoot, I did watch it. I don't.
El Camino.
Yeah,
El
that's it.
Camino. Yeah,
It's pretty
I didn't
good.
see
It
that
is pretty good. You should watch. Yeah, I would recommend it.
It's good. It's different, but it's good. Like
Yeah.
I would say, it's kind of different from Breaking Bad, but it's good.
If I remember, it picks up at the end of Breaking Bad, essentially.
Okay.
Right? Is that right, Justin? Do I-
Yeah. Yep. That's
So
true.
it kind of follows Jesse after that. So you would enjoy it, I think. I remember enjoying it. So would recommend. Anyway,
Okay.
I bought a Lego set. Greg knows this. Justin doesn't know this.
Ooh.
I bought a big Lego set.
Ooh.
What is it?
The UCS Millennium Falcon.
I saw the price tag on it and I'm like, was that
the,
it? Is that-
the 2007 one, Justin?
Oh, I was about to say. I was like, isn't that your third one or?
No,
Okay,
I
2007.
I have.
He's
the,
gonna re-review it again.
Yeah.
I was like, wowza. But
I-
so okay, the 2007 one. So you never owned the 2007 one?
No, I was.
Wow.
I was 10 years old when it came out, and
I don't blame you.
you know, it's one of those things. Like my viewers ask me, it's like, oh, I'm however old, or I'm 14, I can't have a job. How do I buy Lego, or how do I? Sometimes the answer is just you don't. Like this, and that's the case with me for this. Like I was 10 when it came out, maybe 13 by the time I retired, and like you just don't get that set when you're that young, you know?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I only ever
it's
get
the
it
unfortunate
from,
truth, but
Wait till you're an
I-
adult and then pay twice as much for it as it would have cost if you could have bought it back then.
exactly.
That's
That
when-
should be your sell to your parents if you want to try to get them to buy it for you for like Christmas. Be like, if you don't buy this for me now, it's gonna cost me double.
I was literally just thinking of that when you were telling the story about how young you were. I was thinking, man, if your parents would have just bought that for you then, would have saved so much money.
Yeah, that's all right. I think it's worked out fine. I'm not butthurt about it. But yeah,
I know.
I bought it last night, and it was on eBay. It was like a newly, because I do what Justin does a lot of time, and I've become addicted to this to a fault with some of my recent purchases, because I can't stop. Like, you see a good deal, you just have to buy it, right?
Yeah.
I am constantly checking the Lego Star Wars newly listed on eBay, and I don't
Ah.
like in between Call of Duty game, check it. Done playing basketball in the driveway, quick, gotta check it.
Well, I was gonna say, have
every
you checked it right now? Because
not right now, but I can't. Now that you mentioned it, I will check it right now.
Okay, check, see what's missing, because see a listing that's kind of interesting, because I am asking the seller about it right now. But
Anakin
as we spoke,
Starfighter.
yep, I'm asking, is this 7699 or is this 75214?
Oh,
I dare you to buy it. You could buy it if you want, but if it's 7699, I'm gonna buy it. But if it's 75214, I'm not gonna buy it.
What's so special about it?
Seller has zero feedback.
I know, red flag, but I'll lose $35. What's so special?
So
yeah, like what's the story?
Rare set for $35. That's it.
Okay.
The description says it's a different Anakin Starfighter than the title, or than the picture. Than the picture. Sorry.
Oh, I already asked the question. I'm gonna look like a
I know.
dumbass.
Well, no, I know the picture is I think I want to buy this because I think it's real, but I mean.
Oh, okay. So you're saying, okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah. Okay.
Well, if you look at the other pictures of his listings, I'm sorry, I'm not showing this on screen for people. I'll turn my phone around for y'all, but the picture he has of the Anakin Starfighter is on a bed with like some cloth or whatever. If you look at his other two listings on eBay, they're like shirts or something. Same bed, same cloth. So I can only assume same thing.
All right.
I would buy it if I were you. I would.
Thank you. Okay.
Zero.
You think so? Okay.
I mean, eBay money back guarantee. You can't lose.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
So what's it worth if you pay $35 for it?
I think
what
that's
do you think
like $100 sealed set or something.
Wow.
Just off the top of my head.
Well, Ryan, if you ever see a Darth Maul bust on there that or R2D2, they're my two sets I'm looking for in the Star Wars world. Let me know.
I have you covered. Trust me.
Okay.
It'll be like 3 a.m. and I'll see it and I'll be like frantically calling you. You won't answer, and I'm just gonna have to buy it for you.
Whatever it takes. It's a deal.
Exactly. Well, I bought it for 120 actually. Okay.
Oh, the markup.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. But yeah, that would be that's probably how it will end up going down. I'll see like a 3 a.m. listing. I'll just be like, well, guess I'm buying it, and I'll get it sent his way. But yeah,
it is dangerous though, getting into that habit of checking that all the time.
I've
man,
spent a lot of money that I wouldn't have otherwise lately. So
it's an investment though, really.
I'm never selling it though. Like
that's the thing with me.
It's an investment for video. Yeah.
Your videos, it's a business expense. I mean, there's a lot of things here.
That being said, for people watching this, I'm not opening this for until I move out. So a year or two maybe. It's gonna be a while before I build this, and I'm gonna build the 2017 one at the same time or right after it or whatever.
Well, so what
comparison?
Was it just the love for Star Wars, especially recently, that inspired you to buy it? Or
oh no, it was really okay. I kind of glossed over this. It was $1,300. The cheapest on Bricklink is like $1,550 sealed in box. And I had been contemplating buying that, and like you don't see them this cheap. Like maybe like very rarely if ever. And so I saw it for $1,300, and I was in the middle of a Call of Duty game. I just laid down. I don't know why I checked it then, but I literally just laid down in a corner and bought it on the spot.
$1,300.
You laid down the corner and cried after you bought it.
I was on live stream. You can go back and find the clip, I'm sure.
When I saw the price of it, it really made me like question my collecting. I'm like, would I ever spend that much money on a Lego set? Well, I mean, I can understand why you would. Like, totally, it's a part of what you do. But I'm like, dude, like you could get like a beater used car for like the same price as you paid for that Lego set.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever spent more, I guess on MSRP, but like on eBay, like more than $300 maybe on a Lego set. And $200 to $250 purchases are very rare. I usually try to, like, if I see a set I like, but it's not under $200, I will probably not buy it, because it's like, it really depends on the set. But
to me, there's an inevitability about my Lego Star Wars collecting. And while I have yet to do it, I really want to do a series, and it may start with the reception of this set called Road to Every Lego Star Wars Set. And I'm like 85% of the way there. Like, I went and did the math on Brickset last night, just like quick math. It would cost me now. It would cost me, like, with having bought this and everything, like $7,500 if I just go on eBay and just start buying stuff sealed in box to get everything and be done.
That's not bad.
No, it's very close to happening. So, and obviously they'll continue to release Lego Star Wars sets forever, so technically I'll never have them all, but like I'll have them all to a point, and then they'll release more, and then I'll get them all again. But yeah, like I bought the Darth Maul bust for a really good deal, Justin. I don't know if you did that. I got that for like $400. Those are
400. Nice. Yeah, that's
420.
500, 600.
420. I think it's 420. 420 or
I wish
420?
I could have got that.
It was
Oh,
something
that's
in that range. Yeah, it was really.
So, Greg, you would
really
pay
unpassable.
420 for the Darth Vader bus.
I mean, yeah, like
Darth Maul.
I'm trying to figure out like what the most expensive Lego set I would buy is. I would consider like the Millennium Falcon at $800. Like that would be like the extreme.
And you skipped
Darth
out at
Maul-
600.
I know I did. I'm glad I did at this point because it would have sat for years without me building it. But the
Oh,
Darth
that's
Maul
okay.
bus to me is like it's exactly what I love about Lego. It's just super creepy, and I think it would make a great display piece. And I've wanted it for so long that the price right now isn't as important as and it's going for like $550 or whatever on eBay. And Ryan got one heck of a deal on it.
So the other thing with my deal,
Yeah.
what if I buy a used set now? I really don't want to buy used Lego sets or Lego Star Wars sets, especially because I am now a legitimate collector. Okay, it has reached that point. I care too much now. And
Wait, you're gonna open it though, right?
Well, what do you mean?
Why have it sealed? You're gonna open these things.
Well, because I want them in really good condition.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Would you buy used good condition though?
Well, so that's the thing with this Darth Maul. The pieces are like brand new. When I bought the 2002 Yoda piece, it was like $200. A sealed one would cost like a lot, like maybe 7,000 or 700 to 1,000, like a lot. But it was like $200, and the pieces were literally brand new. So if the pieces are literally brand new, it doesn't make a difference to me.
Sure.
So that's one thing that I've found myself really getting great deals with, is finding sets that are quote unquote used or opened, but the pieces are brand new, and it doesn't make a difference to me because it's incredible. Like the deals you can get when you find listings like that. So
that's 100% true.
I'm looking at old sets, and I'm kind of having the opposite philosophy. I'm like, okay, so these things go for a lot of money when they're sealed. I'm the dude. Like, I'm not going to take the box and like put it in like on a shrine or whatever. I'm going to crack into that thing as soon as I get it and build it. So for me, having it sealed or even with a box isn't nearly as important as just having the set. But condition is important, I suppose, too.
Yeah.
You don't want somebody that janked this thing together from their pieces they had, and it's like, hey, here's Darth Maul, but it's from pieces from 1980 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've become or started to care too much about the condition of my stuff. I'm very close. I found some nice glass casing things on IKEA that I think I might buy. So I'm at that point, and I'm really excited. So we'll see.
I think it's amazing that you'll have the entire collection for $7,500.
I could just do it. Like,
It's
I don't
crazy.
not have that much money that I could probably just spend. I'm trying not to. Trust me, it's tempting.
I think it's better if you do it piece by piece and try to get deals on it, because it creates kind of like a journey for you, because your purpose is going to be lost when you have everything. You're going to have to constantly be waiting for Lego to put out new sets.
Yeah, that, and I think if I wait, like the other thing is like, some people are like, how do you get a deal on a Lego Star Wars set? Like, you want to buy what? You want to buy it today? The answer is you don't. You wait, or you potentially wait 6 months, a year, 2 years, and you just check every day. And one day you'll get lucky, like I did with this Falcon, and you get a good deal. And then you don't have to pay $2,000 for it. You pay $1,300. There you go. Like, you know what I mean? So
yeah, is that the most you paid for a Lego set?
This has to be, right? Have I?
I would think so. I don't know what else.
By a mile, I think, because the set.
Yeah.
I bought the Falcon, the 2008 or 2017 one, for $600 from Brick Vibe, sealed. That has to be it, right? I can't imagine anything else that I bought that's more.
Mm-hmm.
So that has to. Well, technically the UCS Falcon I bought for $800 originally, and then the Star Destroyer was $700. So yeah, this has to be it. What's the most you guys have gotten for one or paid for one?
I mean, I'm trying to think of like eBay purchases and everything. I almost bought that one Las Vegas set for $800. That would have been it. But
I regret not buying that, because that would be a cool thing to own.
I don't regret not buying it. I think I was. Oh no, I got out because what happened was he offered me on Reddit, and then I think somebody put a bigger offer. I was gonna buy it for $600, and then somebody put $800. But it would be cool to own. But again, it's like I don't regret it or anything. And then, but the biggest, I don't know, Firehouse HQ is what, $350 for Ghostbusters. Ninjago City's $350. What's a $400 set like? Is Apocalypse Bird $400?
No, that was $300. Hogwarts Castle. You didn't get that?
Yeah, didn't get that. Nope.
The roller coaster is $380.
I got that for free.
My most expensive.
Because if we're talking about most expensive, then Imperial Star Destroyer UCS for sure.
Yeah.
But I didn't buy that.
Sure.
So it's like I don't know. But
Huh.
yeah.
You need to open the wallet, Justin. You need to go explore the expensive side. It's fun.
I've been buying a lot of bigger sets now that are old sets, but I used to only buy old small sets. But yeah, who knows? I mean, I if ad rates were better this year, I would. But I'm
so
trying to get
bad.
that. They are so gosh.
I mean, I'm still
awful.
doing fine, but it just kills me to know I could. Yeah,
The potential,
just,
the missing potential, what it could have been. I feel you there.
Greg's
It's
here
okay.
just like I'm for kids.
Play the long game. Everything will come back around. It's okay.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what I'm doing. There's a lot of things I'm pushing off to like December this year now. Not to name anything specific, but there's just a lot of things that like my AT-AT comparison. I'm not gonna upload that in August. I'm gonna upload that in December. Like I'm going to really try to like make the most of December, like make up for what the rest of the year should have or could have been. And
I see.
I think people will really enjoy my December, and that's all I'm gonna say. So
It's like my 501st Battle Pack haul. I'm saving that for December.
yeah, my review. I'm not. I don't care about being first.
my
I care
God.
about December. We'll in December. I'll re-review everything I reviewed this year. Man. Yeah, it's trash right now. But what are you gonna do? You could just not have a job, and that'd be worse. So you look at that on the bright side. But anyway, the purpose of this podcast is to look at Lego Star Wars or new Lego summer sets. That's not the real purpose, but there's a lot of them, and we should probably look at them.
I forgot. Yeah. All right, summer sets.
We're gonna do it this time.
Yeah. You got this.
Let's see. Will the screen share work? Yes. All right. First up, the White House. This one I'm interested in.
Well, there's an interesting part of it. For me. But okay, yeah, you go.
Yeah, no. What do you got?
Oh, I was gonna say. I always wanted the original Lego architectural White House, which was 50, right? This one's 100. Am I wrong?
No, this is 100. I believe.
Yeah, it's 100. So I like that. So I might actually buy this. And then, but more specifically, the packaging. Look at how different that packaging is. I love
the two-tone.
Yeah, I mean,
they've come in and stolen the Star Wars box art, the Greebling, and then the black and the.
They took the Greebling.
I don't even care. It's so good. I don't care. But
no, it doesn't look bad. Yeah, no, it doesn't look bad. But me personally, though, I still don't get. The one thing they need to put the Lego logo in the top left-hand corner.
There was another set that they did this on recently that I found.
Oh, I think the helmets, right?
No, the helmets are top left.
Okay.
No, they're not. They're bottom left. You're right. There was another set,
hidden side would be it. It's on the right side, But
they have kind of moved away from that to a degree. So I see your point, though.
Yeah, to me though, that like having Lego in the corner, this doesn't look. When you look at it right away, you don't know this is Lego. Now that could be a good thing or a bad thing. They are getting that adult demographic, so maybe if they see Lego, they'll be like, "Oh, it's a toy for kids." So maybe that's why they're doing it.
Right.
I don't know, but I think it would have more help having it in the top left-hand corner than.
Yeah, you do like that consistency across.
Because it's like, and I think even if there are people who are like, okay, well, Lego's a kid's toy, I'm not going to get this because it's an 18+ set or whatever. I think there's going to be more people who are like, oh, Lego is so cool. Oh, they have Lego for adults now. That's awesome. But when you have it on that bottom left-hand corner, you don't see it right away, It
was a real decision that someone made to do that too, because there's no reason that couldn't be at the top, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, someone sat down, they're like, we should put this in the bottom left.
And they're definitely trying that with the 18+ sets in general. So I wonder where this is going to go. And they also have like the 18+ sets have the same thing where they have their own logo. Like this one has its own logo. It says the White House. It has this elaborate thing, and then it says Washington D.C. So definitely so much interesting changes in the world of packaging. I love packaging, so I can talk about it for days.
They are trying, which is good. They have been putting out some killer box art and box designs. If we could just do away with thumb tabs, though, they ruin the box.
I agree with that.
I still don't know why some boxes it'll be the same set, right? Like that, because the helmet sets for Star Wars I've gotten multiples of, and some of them have thumb tabs and some of them have tape. It's like what's the difference between your markets? Do European people just hate tape? Like, like I don't know.
the thumb things I always thought with the smaller sets it was okay. You get the smaller set.
Yeah.
You could punch them open and build them in the car or whatever. But yeah, I don't know why Europe does it for bigger sets. But I like the tape personally.
What if you don't have thumbs? Isn't that a little Oh, we need to make this a thing now. We need to make this a thing now. What if you don't have thumbs?
If you don't have thumbs,
Lego
it's even harder to
thumbest.
build Lego.
Oh
I
my
mean,
god,
like,
that would be so.
thumbs are very important. Like, try doing stuff without thumbs.
I know. At some point, someone is gonna come along and make a big to do about how thumb tabs discriminate against people without thumbs. Just you wait. We're about 3 years away from that happening.
Really? You think?
I was just thinking you're going to get a comment that says, "Listen, I have no thumbs, and I found this podcast to be very, very thoughtless when it comes to people like me."
I thought, you know what we would see? We'll see. Hey, I have no thumbs. You know, you guys rock. You know, thumbless gang, whatever.
Or they're going to be like, "I have no thumbs, and I have no problems building Lego sets."
Yo, wouldn't that?
There you go. Oh, that's true too. Yeah. Yeah.
What if you? This shouldn't be funny because obviously, if you don't have a thumb, it's not good. But wouldn't it be funny if you called Lego customer service and said you had no thumbs and you didn't know how to open the box with the?
Oh god.
Oh, some
They would probably be very
humor
nice
for
to
you.
you about
Anyone
it,
that
too.
enjoyed that, you know, it is what it is. Okay. Anyway, that's funny.
This went off the
Oh
rails.
man. Oh well. Well, I mean, last week there were some words said.
That was fun.
From the live stream, though, people seem to really enjoy last week's episode.
From the live stream.
From my stream earlier this week,
Oh, they were all like.
they were talking
Oh,
about
rocks.
last week's podcast and how good it was, and how
Yeah,
much
yeah.
they enjoyed
There
Matthew and all
was
the things that he.
I read through the comments before, and someone's like, "This man needs a YouTube channel. I need more of him." So that was kind of
Sure.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely has an interesting way with words, and I really enjoy talking to him. So it was fun. Anyway,
That was awesome.
Harry Potter, of course, been a while since he's got revealed, but hey, we talk about him because I'm about to watch. Because before I review these sets again, and I actually bought we'll get it. Okay, we'll get to that. But first setup, $20 set, room of requirement. Greg, if you don't know, this is like the most important room in the entire series. Since you haven't
Important
Okay.
room. The most important room. I mean, that's
The most
debatable,
important
but
room
okay.
gets this week set.
seen it. Yeah. Hey, Duel on Mustafar was also a $20 set. Most
Hey,
important lightsaber
hey.
duel. So
Whoa. Weak Lego set. What's
I mean,
pretty
yeah.
good. I mean, I don't know about you.
there's
like
a
it.
ghost rabbit. Like
Okay.
Yeah, and there's
someone told me the
it's
name of those in my comments, and I forgot.
Okay, they are the Patronuses, but they also have Patronus for an otter. I thought it was a platypus, but it's an otter. That's the new piece. We now have an otter piece.
Interesting. I wonder if that'll make
No.
its way into like city next year.
I'm trying to sell the set to Greg. Okay,
Oh, yes.
there's
On my
also-
wanted list, there was no otters. On my Lego wanted list.
it connects to the other Hogwarts expansions.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess if you like
You're not a
minifigs, I
Harry-
know you
yeah.
do, Justin. Like outside of that, I'm kind of just like, man, with this one.
Yeah.
From an
Cheapest
external
Hogwarts-
point of view, where I haven't watched the Harry Potter movies, I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's purely as a Lego set, which completely goes the other way. Sometimes I'm like, I haven't seen that thing, but this set's really awesome.
All right,
So-
fair enough. Fair enough.
But
Well,
don't let my opinion spoil it for you guys. What do you think of this?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, this is-
$20.
This is just I need to rewatch the movie and see what this exactly is because I don't remember, so I can't really say much about what I think about it compared to what it is in universe or whatever.
All right, I won't say anything about it.
What about just as a set, Ryan? You're looking at this. You don't know anything about
Oh,
Harry Potter.
It'll be
You're
a
looking
nice. It's the smallest expansion to the Harry Potter,
Hogwarts.
like Hogwarts, which is nice. Like it's a little something. The characters seem good. Like I don't know. Harry Potter, of course, is great. Hermione, Luna Lovegood, who I think I called Laura Lovegood in my video, and then people
Oh,
got
God.
really mad. Yeah,
Oh,
You got
no.
pummeled, I'm sure.
I also got pummeled today for my Clone Wars video where I called Jesse Echo or something. So
Oh no.
that's that's a real shit show in the comments. But it looks like a nice set. Sliding door in the back looks clean, and then I guess you can knock off some newspapers or something.
Okay, do you want me to say the details?
Say
or what?
it,
Do you
yeah,
want to
do
save
it.
it for
I don't
your rewatch?
remember
Okay.
any of it, so you can.
Okay.
I'm gonna rewatch it, but yeah.
All right. Okay, so this is from Order of the Phoenix, the 5th movie, and the rules. Those things being knocked off are Umbridge's rules, because remember Umbridge put all these rules,
Okay.
and so they removed the rules. And the Room of Requirements is a room that only shows up when you need it, when it's required. So that's why there's that sliding brick wall, because it's supposed to be just a wall, really.
Right.
It's supposed to be just a wall, but when you need it, it will reveal itself. So
Makes
that's
sense.
their revealing feature would be a
Okay.
sliding
Good
little wall.
backstory to know. Now though.
Hey,
Now
no
our-
problem.
Yeah, that kind of adds something to the set now that you mentioned that and I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Now
hey,
that I know exactly what I'm looking at. Good
All right.
description.
There's
All right.
also some exclusive figures too, because I think the Harry Potter is exclusive for sure.
Yeah.
And I think Luna and Hermione both have exclusive outfits as well. And then that little dummy is cool too. But yeah.
Perhaps the worst set, Umbridge's encounter.
The
in
worst.
Forbidden
Okay.
Forest. I don't.
Yeah.
This one,
Ugh.
I like what they were going for, right? And credit where credit is due. The centaurs are great. I'm excited to see those in other things, perhaps. The tree, there's been better brick built trees.
Yeah.
And while I think they had a cool direction for their big fig monster brick built thing, I don't vibe with it at all. It's
Really?
not cool. I just don't like it. I don't know. Not for me.
Same. I'm usually all about these brick built figures like that. Like I wish Lego would make more of those. This one to me just looks really goofy.
Oh, you know
I mean, I'm
what?
sure that's the way he looks in the movie, but
Yeah, I was going to say that's kind of how it looks in the movie. But I understand. And one thing also that could make it look more goofy than usual, it has a nose. And Lego minifigures don't have noses.
But he's
So
not a minifigure.
Well, that's true.
he's modeled after one. though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. That could be something that could. I don't know, if there was a no nose there, I think he wouldn't look as weird to me. But again, in the movie, he looks kind of weird. I don't know if you guys want a picture of Grop, but if you see the reference material, I guess I'll post it on Discord.
I'll look him up.
Let me see. It's Grop. It's like
GRAWP.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the Discord too, just so you can.
Yeah, I got a picture.
But yeah, this is
for
it.
people.
So
he's a rough looking fella.
I'm amazed they translated him that well, like into Lego form, because I didn't think it would work. But...
Yeah, he's a giant, so it's hard to get that to work. But fair enough. I don't really remember him from the movie, to be honest. So that's why when I rewatch this stuff, because I just don't recall this at all.
He's from in the movie, he is Hagrid's half brother, I think, and that's how they get rid of Umbridge. I think he doesn't. I think he takes her away, and then that's it. But she returns later on.
Okay, well, interesting character development. Bad set.
Dang. All right.
Hogwarts Astronomy Tower, obviously the big addition to the Hogwarts set this year. I really like that they put the other sets in the background, but kind of faded. I thought that was kind of cool to see them do.
That is cool, yeah.
Without like having them, in it, but they're still there, so that's neat.
The other ones didn't have that, so that's kind of. Or did the last one have the Great Hall in it?
I don't know. I don't recall. I noticed it here and I thought it was cool. My one complaint about this set is that they changed the roofing style, and I don't know if that's consistent with what you actually see in the movie. Like if the roofing style is different on this than it is on the other things, but they added like sand green in, and that wasn't in the other ones. So
that's funny because sand green was the OG color.
I know that, but yeah, the other ones use tan. Like I'm looking back at mine, they definitely use tan, and I don't like that inconsistency. Assuming it's an actual inconsistency and not like because I haven't looked. If I look it up,
yeah, I'm looking, and I mean it's a good point, and yeah, I'm not sure. You might be onto something there because there's not much pictures of it from the outside, but I'm trying to see a really good picture. But that is a weird inconsistency if that is the case.
If you just Google Hogwarts, I think there's a pretty good picture.
The whole Hogwarts. Okay.
I'm not seeing
it does look like
anything conclusive that looks like it should be. I don't see any sand green in this picture of Hogwarts, although who knows? Let's try this one. That's from Universal. No sand green.
That is weird. Then why?
I don't know why they changed the color. I need to at Justin Ramson on Twitter and see if I can get him to reply. And
honestly, can you right now? Like, if you don't, I will, because I'm genuinely
I'll do it
curious
after.
about this.
I'll do it after the podcast.
Okay, good. Okay.
Because I'm curious. I just want to know why they would change the color like that. Because obviously it would be so consistent otherwise. That was my thing when they did the first one. I'd always thought like, well, they're doing this right, and it seems clear that they're going to continue to do this. I hope they don't F it up and change stuff next year or the year after. And now they're changing stuff, and it's like, well, last year you did it right and you kept the same theme, but now they've kind of changed some things. So I don't know. Good set though. I'll buy it or get it hopefully with land. That's what I'm hoping. But because it's gonna be in Europe first on June. So nice set. Do you have any of the other Hogwarts sets, Greg?
I have the Great Hall. I actually bought a second one of those to combine them together to like complete it because it's only like the front half.
Yeah.
That was fun. This I kind of like. but I don't know if I like it enough to actually go out and buy it.
Mhm,
Is
mhm.
this an important part of the movies?
I mean, yeah, actually,
Well, it's where
actually, never mind. Is it the
Galileo looks into the stars.
Galileo? No, because I thought this was the. I mean, it's kind of a spoiler, so I don't know. Can I
Okay.
say it?
Don't say it in case someone hasn't seen the movies. Although we're probably in the
Okay.
clear, I would say, at this point on Harry Potter.
To me, it's like
Okay.
I've seen the movies, but I just don't remember. You know,
Yeah.
that's
Oh, I
where
see.
where I am. I couldn't
Yeah,
tell
It's
you.
hard when you watch a movie once or whatever to be like, oh yeah, I remember that part in the movie where this thing happened or
Yeah,
whatever.
and
Especially
Yeah.
it's been
If it was
so
any
long.
other series, I couldn't be like. But Harry Potter, my mom has shown me a billion times. She loves Harry Potter. But yeah, this is a pretty important. There's an area here, and I'm looking at it, and I'm pretty sure that's the part. Something happens. So yeah, it is kind of an important set.
Harry
I think even more
Potter
important than the
dies.
last one. Oh yeah. Oh
He
yeah.
dies in that
definitely.
In
room
the
there?
fifth movie. He dies.
Yep.
Wow.
He dies in the fifth movie. Yeah.
Then he
Definitely.
comes back to life in 6 and 7, part 1 and part 2. Privet Drive.
Spoilers.
Privet Drive.
Okay.
That's my favorite one of the bunch, I
I'm
think.
gonna
I was
buy
gonna
the
say
old version
same
of this.
here. Oh, what about the old version?
I'm gonna buy it, so I have.
Okay,
Someone
I've been
showed me an
looking
old
for it.
version of this and it looked
It's
a little
bad.
rough.
It's
Yeah.
bad, but I want to have both.
I've been wanting the old version forever, and I was gonna get it last year, and I was like, it's gonna go down in price once they release another one. That thing went up $100. It used to be $100 last year. Now it's $200. I'm like,
Wow.
great. So I was gonna buy it too, but I don't even do now because it's like I'm not gonna pay $200 for that when
Oh
we
my
have this new
God.
version. I don't know, but yeah, that was like, ugh. Why did they raise it up?
This set though
I
has a
should've
little
bought
bit
it
of
last
everything
year.
to it. I think it's fantastic.
Oh yeah,
It-
this is my favorite.
It is. It's a beautiful, like, I don't know what the style, like European style, like close townhouse style. I don't know, but like it's a beautiful house building. Like it really is nice. The brickwork is beautiful. The shingles, the shingles or whatever for the roof, I think is
Yeah,
what
the roof,
really
the shingles,
is
I
good.
think are my favorite part of that build.
Where they
That's
kind of
cool.
change elevation every other brick there, and that is really
It's so
good
interesting,
looking.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Chimney's nice. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh no. I was gonna say, like I love houses. Like houses are so cool. And Lego, the most time we usually get houses are in like the creator theme. And I feel like those have a certain style to them.
Yeah.
This has a style I've been looking for, like a house, and it's in this set. So I'm like really happy with how this came out. And for Harry Potter fans, this is the first time we're getting a lot of these characters like Dudley and Petunia.
I really want, his dad and his
Yeah, and then the dad. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was in the original, but yeah, other than that, yeah, like all these characters I've wanted for a while, and they even give us new versions of Dobby that's different from the CMF one. Even a new version for the car too, which is different from Whomping Willow set.
Is this from the first or second movie?
It's a mix between the first and second movie because I
Okay.
think Dudley's outfit is from the first movie. The car escape is from the second with Dobby,
Right.
but
Huh.
yeah,
Yeah, I noticed because the car they had out in 2018, I think they made some slight changes to it from what I can tell, but not too drastic. Still very similar to the one from the Whomping Willow.
I see. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I was going to say it just did kind of surprise me that they did put the car back in. But what were you going to say?
Well, yeah, if it's Escape from Privet Drive, you have to have the car though, right? Because that's how
I know. Yeah. Well, that's the
Um,
original one was Escape from Privet Drive. This is for Privet Drive.
Oh,
And
sure,
with
you're
all
right.
the stuff with the outfits being almost from the first movie, that's why I was like, huh, kind of weird. But
No, I really like the interior of the house. They gave her the cake. I
mhm.
remember there maybe being something with the cake, but like I said, it's been too long since I've watched. I do like the mail that you can like have the mail fly in through the fireplace.
little hole.
That is great. 'Cause I remember the
That's
mail
awesome.
flying into the house in the movie. And I don't remember Dobby being there that early on, but I guess he's there, so that's cool.
Chamber of Secrets, yeah.
No, all right, yeah. Like I said, I need to rewatch because I have before I like review all this stuff because I want to have a good base of knowledge is my thing. So.
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts. You got to review them on the podcast as you watch them. Got to hear all your thoughts. But yeah.
All right, Hedwig, the second worst set.
Oh, I forgot
Wait a
that-
minute.
Okay, I
Second
was
worst
gonna say,
set?
that's
Second
my least favorite,
worst.
but it's still awesome. But yeah.
Wait a minute. Worst. Second worst. What are you guys talking about?
Okay. As somebody who likes minifigure stuff,
Oh, I should have known.
but there is an exclusive Harry Potter, so they do kind
Okay.
of got me there. But
Yeah, they
still,
gave him blue hands this time.
oh yeah. Well, I was
No,
gonna
that's
say
what I'm-
either way, the
never
build
mind.
for this is pretty darn cool on how functional it is, but it's my least favorite. You guys take the.
I don't
I'm
like his
sad
head.
about that.
I don't like his head. I don't like the shape of it. It looks weird. It's, not for me.
Okay.
I
I
like.
like creepy Lego or cute Lego. So I like my Lego sets to look back at me is what I like. And this has eyes, of course. It's not really creepy. I think it's kind of cute. I like the fact that you can move the wings. I think that's really neat. It kind
That's
of
a
reminds
nice
me of a
feature.
JK Brickworks type thing that he works on.
Yeah.
But I think as a display piece, this is gonna look really cool just sitting in your room or whatever. And I think this is my favorite one to be honest. But I can see why other people maybe wouldn't like it.
Well, man, this makes me want. I want you to see Harry Potter
Yeah,
Okay.
you should watch it. It's good.
because it's like this is you will enjoy this more if you liked Harry even more than you do now, and you already like it a lot. Because it's really when people look at that, they'll be like, oh, it's Hedwig from Harry Potter and stuff.
Yeah. I like it. Like I said, though, I can look at sets even without the source material and be like, I think that's just a really cool set. Like to me, it's a white owl. I don't know what Hedwig's purpose is in the movie, but this is cool looking. I think.
I see.
What don't you like about its head, Ryan? Do you think it doesn't look owl-like?
It's the V shape. I think it's just too.
Okay.
It's not rounded off well enough. Like,
Okay.
yeah, that's my thing. I think that's what I don't like about it. I really liked the version that they made for the Target promo in 2018, like that brick built.
I remember that. I'm gonna
more-
look at the picture of that to compare it to this and see which one does it better.
I'm trying to get one or like a version
It was
of one.
well, it was like the old Lego owl piece. And then this one's like the new Lego owl piece where the wings are out.
Yeah.
The old one was like it was like standing on some
It's a
books,
very different style.
Oh, this one's
of
way
build.
better than that one.
Really?
Yeah,
That
I
old
think so
one is
personally,
like
yeah.
the original Yoda, and then this is like the new Yoda.
You're not
Because
wrong.
this one is-
Yeah, you're not. That's a
that
good
one was like a
comparison.
statue that was like a prize.
Yeah.
This is like
Yeah.
a fully functional and I agree. This one is better in my opinion. It just looks so much more complete. It doesn't look like not a Lego set that like was a promo or whatever. Like this looks
Yeah.
very cool and very intuitive. So I do like that.
All right, hater. All right, last set. This
I
one,
like-
this one I've already bought the old version of, and it is the attack on the burrow. I am really excited to compare these two sets because they have made some incredible upgrades with this one.
I'm excited for that video too because my birds is all in pieces. I love that original set.
they actually added like the what is it? The tilt of the top of the
Tilt.
building. It's like the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Yeah.
There are more rooms. I think
Yeah.
the shingling is a lot better. It's actually different colors this time around. I think last time. Where's my box? I can't see it. It was
I
like
think it was
all
in-
the same monotone.
it was?
Let me grab
Oh,
my
okay.
box. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was.
I shouldn't have joined you guys on here because now you're selling me on these Harry Potter sets.
It was-
Like I'm kind of down with the Privet Drive, and then obviously Hedwig. And now this one I'm looking at, I'm like, that's kind of cool the way
It's a
that's
nice
tilting
house.
over. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
this first version was all dark red shingles, Justin. So this new one has that
Oh.
orange in there. There was a little bit of dark gray to kind of like top off at the peak, but not like intertwined like it is here.
Well, am I wrong in saying there's less because you have the other one right with you?
Yeah.
Is there less Sam Blue on this? Because I know it's a lot less Sam Blue. Because the original one had some Sam
there
Blue
was
with the.
there was some sand blue tiles over one of the windows. Yes, the window
okay.
the window panes or the stuff around the glass was also like the light baby blue. And there's a little sand blue on some like little scenery bit, and then there's some sand blue on the interior. Let me see. It's probably going to be about the same, like because these bowls are sand blue in this scene, and there aren't sand blue bowls in the original set. So if you kind of give some, take some. But
I
yeah,
see.
it looks like the blue in this set, like for the windows, is darker than the one for the original set.
That's what it seems like. Is it even a Sam Blue in this one? It's like a.
Yeah,
looks
it's
like
a
a
different blue for sure.
Yeah,
What's the
but-
so in this original set? There's like this side build that kind of looks like a porta potty or something. What is that? 'Cause
Oh,
doesn't
that
look like
is-
it's.
I think that's the.
Try to show people.
What is it? Is it supposed to be with that? Oh, it's been a while, but that's the.
There's a guy
You
standing
go in
there.
and then I think it leads you to Diagon Alley. Am I wrong?
I don't know.
Because it's like the flame that they use to transport. I think it's the flame they use to transport. I might be wrong
Right.
now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just I noticed that doesn't seem to be in this new set. So
and they don't have the field here either, right? They only have like a little thing of fire, but the original one had those tan like bushes or whatever it was.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there's actually more fire pieces in the new one though, if you want to count fire pieces.
Oh,
the old,
okay.
or, well, yeah, there's more, and they're bigger. But the old one did have like a catapult thing
Oh,
that
did
you could
I don't
shoot
remember
fire.
that?
Yeah, you could shoot fire at the burrows
Oh,
with those. Sand.
Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna look up the old
Yeah,
one.
you guys could look at the
Burrows,
picture. I'm just holding the box here, looking at it.
I
It's
know.
fine.
Oh man. Oh yeah, the catapult. Okay, I see. Yeah. And the minifigures are a little different too, because
Yeah.
they made Greyback have like I think black hair instead of brown. They actually have Tonks in here. Ron's mom has a really nice recolor of that one hair from that one character in Solo.
Oh, from Kira, yeah.
Kira, that's it.
I was
Kira.
watching
Yeah,
some
what?
Solo today.
Hey, oh,
Like I said,
hey,
I'm
yeah,
just
I was,
into it right now. I don't know. I'm just watching
Hey,
everything.
I've been trying to get some Solo sets today. I want the Convex, I want the AT Holer. I
I've
keep
heard.
pushing those off. But I was gonna say, speaking of which, has Kira appeared in anything else
Not
Star Wars
really.
related?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway. For the rest of the Harry Potter sets, Greg, you should buy the Harry Potter stuff on iTunes. It's $70 for all 8 movies, and we can do a watch over 8 weeks for the summer. For June and July, we can do a watch marathon every week.
It's actually not a bad
my
idea.
suggestion.
Dude,
really
yeah.
Because I feel like of anything that I can invest my time into, with all the people that love Harry Potter and ask me about it all the time, and every time new sets come out, I know nothing about them. I feel like it could be an investment in me, like personally, you know.
That's what I look like when I was watching Pirates of the Caribbean. It's like, well, I guess there's no new sets coming out, but it's like I want to get all the old sets. I want to do videos on them. I enjoy the series. I think it's funny. I may as well rewatch it and enjoy it again. And yeah, I think it'd be worth it. I think you would enjoy it, and then you would be able to much more, like I will hopefully soon, be able to relate to the sets a lot better.
Yeah, and appreciate it more.
Yeah,
For
that's
sure.
what
'Cause
I'm
I will
looking
say
for.
when we came into this, Hedwig was the one that I wanted, and now I'm kind of like I'm on the Burrow, and I'm
Who
also
is
on
this
the Drive
mysterious
as well.
owl? I need to know.
No, I see why Justin likes these though. I'm looking at the minifig collections, and it's like they're very generous in all these sets, except for
Dude,
Hedwig.
that's
Yeah.
I was gonna say the Harry Potter license is it's treated so much better than Marvel, DC, a lot of these other licenses because it's treated like a Star Wars almost with the minifigures because every set just has all these different variants of characters from before. They already have 2 CMF series, and I'm sure none of those will overlap with the sets. All
Right.
these minifigures, I'm just I'm so happy with how much attention they put to Harry Potter as opposed to something
Yeah.
like Marvel, where like the sets look like they're for like 6-year-olds. I guess that's what they are.
Anyway,
But yeah,
the pirate ship army. Speaking of pirates,
I love how you didn't even put the creator sets.
Well,
You just
I
put
don't
the
know.
pirates.
I don't know. I don't know where the creator sets are. This is what
Oh,
we
it was
got.
only one.
I don't know.
Okay.
I just didn't. This is what we have though. The
This
pirate.
is what we
ship.
have. The pirate ship.
This is the only
The
creator
one-
set that really matters.
Yeah. I like the other ones. I'm adding it in.
I think I'm
right
gonna
out
buy
under
this.
Okay.
I'm just looking at it now, and I know I had talked to Greg about it, and I was like, well, if I buy the Queen Mary and the Black Pearl, and I already have the Pirates Bay, but you know what? 2020 is the year of pirate ships for me. Let's do it.
Oh,
Yeah, the whole
okay.
This
fleet.
is good.
This one for me is my favorite summer 2020 set personally, and this set single-handedly I think is going to sell me out of buying Pirates of Barracuda Bay because I wanted that just for the ship, and that's
Right.
a $200 set to get a ship. This ship is pretty fire, and it's what $100.
100. Yeah.
So for me, like I just really love this. I haven't looked at the other builds of it yet, but I love that ship.
I was gonna say the
look
other
at
builds are pretty cool too.
I thought you had seen them. Yeah, well, because
Oh my God.
they're pretty good.
This
I like
is a
the
win.
house. I like the building.
I always say this with
The
cool
inn.
creator sets in the summer, and I never end up buying them. But I'm going to buy 2 of these. All right, I'm going to buy one with the ship, and then I'm going to probably build the Skull Island and then rebuild it into the inn.
Yeah,
because
I was just gonna say this is one of those sets where a creator set where you very rarely do all the models look good. It's usually like that primary one's good and the other 2 are kind of garbage. This is one I could see buying at least 2 of to build the ship and then at least one of those settings.
Well, I do want to hear your thoughts on the other summer creator stuff. So what do you think of them?
Really?
I linked them right
Okay.
under it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look. I remember being the only one out of. I think I watched your video on it, Justin. I
Oh,
think that
really?
was the one that I was really like I need in my life.
Okay, yeah, because these 2 are pretty cute,
here.
but yeah, the
Where can I
pirate
open
ship
this?
is the best for sure. Maybe we went over it a few.
Okay.
Did
No,
we
I
go
don't.
over
I
them?
don't
I don't
remember
know.
talking about these. Lunar exploration rover.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
What
it's
the
cute,
hell is that
but-
alien?
It's cute,
What
but
the hell?
yeah, not for me.
That's gonna be a meme in like 3 months. Mark my word. Or actually, it might be now because I said it. But that alien, I'm telling you, that's memeable material. I know it when I see it. That's a. I'm just putting it out there. Okay, hot take.
Okay.
People-
Well, you can
that's
make it
a
happen,
good
Ryan. You have the
subreddit.
power.
Family vacation caravan, pretty dope looking set actually.
That one's not bad. Yeah,
I
kinda
wouldn't
like
buy
that.
it myself, but it's again they put together a nice little type of set for that.
I've gotten to the place with Lego Creator, like it was my favorite theme for a while, like when I first got back into Lego after my 20-year dark age or whatever. And I feel like I've bought so many caravans and campers that I'm like, if I want to build one, I've got like 7 of them that I could build right now. But this one looks pretty cool. It has that vintage feel to it, which is nice.
I like the lighthouse secondary build.
It's kind of cool that you can make a lighthouse out of that set.
It is pretty wild, some of the stuff you can do sometimes with the combination sets like this. Like it's like just not even close to the original material. It's like I don't know.
Whenever someone asks me like if they want to get back into Lego, which they buy, I always recommend Creator just for the fact that I think you get a good value. Like the price isn't usually very high, and the fact that you could buy one set and sit down and build a lot of combinations, plus have simple pieces that you can build your own thing out of. I just think this is a great entry point for Lego fans.
Yeah,
or aspiring Lego fans.
I think these are ones that a lot of people do start out with. Like I heard that Creator sells very well with adults buying it for their kids, like because like a lot of like I guess even older people, they'll just be like, okay, Creator Lego. It's a good
the reason is because
like
when you look at
Creator.
this, you can tell that it's Lego. When you look at some themes, you look at it and you're like, what are those pieces? That does not look like what I picture Lego being.
Yeah,
I feel you.
Yeah, it's true.
It's too realistic.
Well, it was like, what was it? The Burger Monster truck or whatever.
Yeah.
That was a Creator set. That is the Legoist Creators or Legoist Lego set ever. Like that is a Lego set.
Top
That's
10.
so funny.
I'm gonna steal it. Top 10 Legoist Lego sets. You should just
Legoist Lego, do it.
Yeah, that seems like a you video. You could do that.
Okay. I'm honestly I'm writing that idea down because it's not bad. One. It's like a okay. I can name a few because like the Lego movie theme is very Lego like. Okay, I like this idea. Okay, I'm writing this one down. Right.
Yeah, you need some criteria for it, or to some degree, to like give you some direction. But yeah, the Legoist Lego
The title is intriguing. You want to know what that means.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is happening. Thank you. Let's not further talk about this, or else somebody's going to take my idea or something like that, or your idea.
You said Lego. Okay. Anyway, Legos. AT-AT. I want to get like 3 of these. I'm in
You're
love.
loving it.
Yeah. I was hoping they would do a UCS one this year, and I've heard that the reason they haven't done a UCS one, and I think it's pretty obvious anyway if you couldn't have inside knowledge, is that they can't figure out how to like make it structurally sound like to the degree that a Lego set would have to be, to where it can like stand up and be moved without the thing like falling apart or being iffy about it. And like they want to have some interior space, but they can't quite get that to work without internal structural issues. Like that seems to be the thing, because the UCS AT-AT has to be the most demanded UCS set that they have not done, and I think to anybody and their mother it's a no-brainer as well to like they could do a $400 AT-AT and it would sell very well.
Well, it's weird because they had the direct consumer one, right? Motorized.
That doesn't count. That's still like a play scale set, right? So like in this side, like I'm talking like make it big, right? That's what a UCS thing is to most people. So yeah. But yeah, this set really good looking. Justin didn't know the character names. I don't know if you're able to figure those out for your video or not.
You're not supposed to say that.
$160 in the US. So I don't know how you guys feel about that price.
Yeah, I mean, that was the last one for the Last Jedi too, right? I mean,
that was 150, but yeah.
I was 150.
This one's like 100 less pieces though, I think. So
well, for me, something like this should be 130, but I'll probably buy it because it's it's like an but AT-AT, I don't know though. I like it a lot, but
I like that they have the mechanism to pull Luke up into the AT-AT more or less, and then he can throw his detonator in there. That's kind of neat.
Cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Maybe 160 is a lot, but
it is a lot. But
that's where I'm at, because like 160 was the price of the too, right? And I really wanted that one.
Yeah, I find myself convincing myself that it's worth 160 though. I'm like, well, it's actually really accurate to the. I did an Instagram post. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it's like actually shockingly accurate to the real in-universe version compared to some of the more recent versions. So I'm all aboard the AT-AT hype train. It's a little bit taller as well than the more recent ones, and people say its legs are skinny, but I think it's a placebo effect of it being taller. I think the legs are actually the same thickness as the other ones. But yeah, AT-AT is happening, so that's nice. I'll buy a few of those probably. City. What's
I think.
good for
Can I
City?
say one comment on the AT-AT?
Yeah, I was like,
yeah,
wait,
sure.
Greg did Greg
One thing that I like about it is I think the proportions look really nice.
That's what I
I
thought
think
they
the price
killed
is
on it.
fair. Like I think they're in line there. But for me personally, like I have the other AT-AT. In fact, I found it for free at a yard sale. Like the box was just sitting in someone's yard with the free sign there. I have a video about it. And I got that and it was missing some pieces, but someone sent me the missing ones that I had. So I built it and I'm sitting here looking at it on the shelf and I look at this picture and I'm like, do I really need to spend $160 to get something that's almost identical to the thing that I literally have sitting over here right now that I haven't touched since I built it, to be honest?
Well,
And like, I don't know. Like, I think if you don't have one, this is worth buying. But
Yeah.
if you already have that one, and I have the ATM 6 or whatever from The Last Jedi, I don't know.
right. I mean, people are asking me like, should I buy the AT-AT or should I buy the Razor Crest? And I'm like, if you don't own an AT-AT, probably buy the AT-AT, but you probably have one, in which case get the Razor Crest because
Yeah.
like that's
This is cooler than the Razor Crest, but where there's no Baby Yoda with
you
it. So
watch your language. I don't know about that. Razor
I think it
Crest is. Whew, I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably do a comparison of like I want to do comparisons of sets that aren't the same. So like this and the Razor Crest would be interesting. Be like, which one should you spend your money on, right? But I also do like
Yeah.
maybe it'll help you make your decision. Maybe it'll sell you, at the end of the year when I do it in December is my AT-AT comparison with, and you'll see this versus the 2014 one. I think that there may be some major differences that you may enjoy, but we'll see.
that's possible. Yeah. I mean, but from just looking at it from the outside, it's kind of tough to
Yeah.
justify when you have another one, unless you're a hardcore Star Wars fan, like somebody that we know here that just needs to have every Star Wars thing. And I can see
I
it.
do. need to
Yeah.
have those
Well, that's where
things.
I'm at, where it's like it's very expensive. I don't own an AT-AT, so let me just get it. So,
Yeah, I think this is the best AT-AT. So like to date, motorized one.
I'm curious
literally
about that one.
walks.
I saw that one walking, and I'm like, that's kind of cool. I'm
It is
curious
kinda
about that
cool.
one.
It's 13 years old now, but it's held up really well. I mean, mine's aged and it can't really walk properly anymore, so I got to fix that still.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And that one's like $1,000 on eBay, I imagine,
I'm
right
gonna
now.
try to buy one sealed for not $1,000. We'll get to that when we get to that. But yeah, that's on the list of things I'm looking for not $1,000.
Okay.
But yeah, if I ever see two, I'll let you know and I'll get you one.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, City. I gotta
City.
look through these. I don't remember seeing all this stuff.
Let me see. City. Let's see what we got.
Oh yeah, the airplanes. Oh god. Oh, it's
that's a whole
airplane. Summer of airplanes. Starting with what is this? The airplane air race. That's kind of a neat. I'm sure some kids could have fun with the air race.
Hey.
Obviously, not
Guess the price, guys.
$20.
25.
20, 25, $40. So, yeah. I hope you guys
You know,
like
I was
that.
in on this because I have a 5-year-old, and I'm like, these things would be really fun for us to do the zips and fly them around and stuff. Someone told me that they fly like crap, and if it's $40, like we'll just go get an RC helicopter at that price.
Do it, dude. Yeah, I think it's an awful price.
How is that not $20?
I guess because like there's 3 vehicles, maybe. I don't know though.
Okay. I lost faith in Lego City a couple years ago. Like with one of the January themes, I'm like, this is the first time I'm not buying any Lego City. And then another wave
yeah, I
came
remember
around,
that.
and I'm like, this is the second time I'm not buying any Lego City. And now it's like this. It's like this is like the 5th time I'm not buying any Lego City.
It's like
so
the
I just think
TikTok.
I'm done.
It's like the TikTok first day of not buying Lego City.
Yeah, it's
See?
just there's nothing here in this entire anything that I want. What about you guys though?
This.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm only
Yes,
looking at the
Ryan
first
goes
set
first,
still.
'cause
Hold
I'm
on,
probably the
still
biggest-
getting
yeah.
down.
Go ahead.
Second set, the 4+ airport. That is a fat airplane. The actual airport part of it is decent. Better than the larger airplane set, whose front end looks ridiculous. Although I like the airplane because you can put a car in it. I think that's pretty unique. Like that's
Wait,
neat.
okay, wait. So a few things. Wait, so you said the front end of the new plane looks
The
ridiculous.
bigger plane, yeah.
Really? I know it's a new piece, right? Something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it looks like a beluga whale, I believe.
It's too tall, you're saying.
It has too big a
I like
forehead.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not for me. It looks like it belongs on a double-decker plane.
Really? Well, the thing is, funny enough, you said that you like that there's a car that can be put in it. I'm like, ugh, get that car part out. I want more passenger space. There's like 2 seats for passengers. I mean, come on. I don't want the car.
Sure. I just.
But
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say like I also like the tropical theming of it. But
That is kind of neat. Yeah, I didn't really notice that. The airport tower and the control tower and the airport are you know, that's a shame. that little thing that they have going on there is a real shame. Yeah, that's rough looking, but hopefully kids enjoy it because it ain't for me. So the submarine stuff I couldn't really care for. I don't know about you guys. It's just.
I was gonna say I like the animals in it. Like the smallest set has a hammerhead shark, which is kind of cool.
The anglerfish looks nice. Now I see there's a glow in the dark anglerfish. That's actually sick. I might buy that.
I like that. I'm looking at that set and I'm like, if I were to buy a set, it might be that one just for that piece.
That's the one part I like. That's the thing though. Remember, guys, City, every piece is on bricks and pieces. So like, if you're gonna buy a City set for pieces, just go on bricks and pieces. It's probably gonna be easier.
Pro tip.
I love the Stingray though. I love Stingrays. There's a Stingray on the big base. I want that.
Yeah, National Geographic. That's an interesting combo there.
Yeah, they're licensing out sets that aren't licensed, but yeah, it's weird.
It's a weird combo. Like, what does National Geographic bring to the table? That's my question. Right? Because like you can just make
co-promotion.
Sure. And then the biggest set of the wave, of course, and the one that actually has me interested because I don't know, I feel like this isn't impossible to get done, is the Ocean Explorers Research Boat. And it's a really nice long boat. Like, I actually really like the way it looks. Like, I don't know if I'll buy it or not, but I've had this idea for the longest time to get together a team to assemble the largest Lego raft in my pool and then float on it. And now there's things coming out again, and now I'm in land, and I actually found out that you can get like there's the 2019 the white fishing boat, if you guys know that one. You know what I'm talking about? And that set's like a $20 set. Well, apparently on Lug Bulk, you can get the holes of that for like $3.65 each. So for a not super expensive amount of money, I can get enough to make myself float, I think, and that. But yeah,
well, I was gonna say you could also request. I don't know if you've done this yet. You could request sets, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Though there's can't I do like a special request that doesn't?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
cap hit.
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say. There's a form where you could. I did it with to get the Disney Castle, and basically you fill it out and you have up to $500. Stuff they could send you.
Okay, right. Yeah. I need to. Well, because like, can that count as parts though? Like, not because I don't want.
Parts. Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'm not. I have
like
no
if I have a
parts. I've never dealt with parts.
Like I want to do this and have it not count against my $500 cap hit.
Right?
Yeah, like,
I think it's different. I think it's different. You should be
like this is a special thing to me, right? Like I feel like this is something that they would support because it's cool.
Exactly. Yeah. No. Then I don't know if it would count. And I was going to say one thing, though, because so that was the 2020 boat. The 2015 deep sea exploration vessel, in my opinion, is a much better set.
Is that one open on the back end?
Yeah,
Lego
it is.
2015.
I put it in the Discord. Oh,
I love that set. That is so much better.
And here's the thing, that to me that is such a more interesting set than this new one. That was $120. This new one's $150.
What a rip.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I was going to say, well, 120. I mean, I can see where that one's worth double because it's basically a twice as long vehicle. Like, it's not like it's not.
I get that. I like that. But
if you're just paying for the boat haul, though, basically, is what you're paying for.
For me, the shipwreck.
The shipwreck looks really cool. And that
so cool. And to see them not do that again.
Well, there is. What do you mean there is a shipwreck? It's just.
I mean
like 8 pieces.
It is. Yes.
Yeah,
I can see, but
as much as we're hating on these sets, though, as I'm looking through these, if you were 6 years old, 10 years old, whatever, you could have so much fun with these sets, though. Like we're hating on like the ships and the planes and things, but if you were actually in that demographic, these are some cool sets. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, none of these sets are really made for us. Which
I picture my son getting his hand on any of these planes, and he would go crazy with those.
Yeah, for sure. And
So,
and even with
well-
the deep sea stuff, he'll probably like the animal stuff. Like
Yeah,
that,
I mean,
right?
if
Like
you can put it in the bathtub and it floats, that's also a win.
Unfortunately, he
Mm.
won't be able to get his hands on them because his father thinks they're overpriced.
These are overpriced and poorly designed. You may not use them in any way.
Yeah,
Terrible.
Does the boat float though? Does it actually float?
I'm sure.
Huh?
I mean, I would assume
Yeah.
so. Yeah. I mean, I
There's
guess
no way
yeah.
they're putting out a boat
That's
that
gonna
big.
float
that
with
doesn't
bathtub,
float.
Ship
Dude,
floats,
that's a
yeah.
big
Okay,
boat.
okay. Yeah. Just double checking. Sometimes they'll be like, we all assume it floats, and it's like boat doesn't float. I'm like, oh, great. Why did they do that?
Hey, sometimes they lie. Hidden side.
Hey, wait.
Mark-
I was actually going to say one more thing
Okay.
with City. One thing I noticed, and I haven't even brought this up. What happened to the City starter sets? Remember those starter
Oh,
sets? They
the,
were
like,
like
battle
$10
packs,
for
yeah.
minifigures.
I guess they've just stopped.
Yeah, the last one was let me see. Oh, last year, Space. Oh wait, no, nope, never mind. 2017.
It's been that
Jungle
long.
starter set. Yeah, it had. It doesn't feel
Those
like
just
it, right?
disappeared. Nobody really seemed to care. So I think you
Dang.
can see why.
Well, I guess what happened was the people pack started taking
Oh,
place.
that's true. Yeah, you're right. That's probably it.
Wait a minute. Is there no people pack this summer?
Uh-oh. You're
How
right.
dare they?
Wait a minute.
Time to make a rant video.
Uh-oh. I did not notice that until now.
Rant video. Rant video.
Okay, I might have
I'm mad.
I'm really mad there's
You
no
should
people
do a
pack.
video, rant video. Why not? That's.
I
fun
honestly might. I
watch.
literally did not notice that until now, and I probably will. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
where's
it's
the
happening.
Lego City Summer 2020 Fuel Pack?
Okay, thank you. I didn't even notice this until now, so I'm writing that down. Okay.
Yeah, do that. That's 2 videos for you on this podcast. There you go.
Thank you. Yeah, man, a wealth of
Wow.
ideas.
Hidden side, there's a submarine to start us off. That'll go well with your city stuff. It's a very different style submarine. The hidden side stuff's good.
It's better than
Really?
the city.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
I agree.
yeah.
I agree with that. But this is my least favorite hidden side wave. Even though I still like it, but I don't know. There's
Sure.
some like the submarine one here. Even I like the set better than some of the city stuff, but the submarine itself is kind of like
Sure.
I don't know.
It's just a solo person submarine. It's not supposed to be anything huge.
well, no, it's more the color scheme and the design is kind of like
Well, it's supposed to be
So-
her submarine. It's a set for girl. I know. It's.
I
not
know
for
no
you.
that's not. It's not JB. That's Parker.
Yeah.
JB's. Yeah, but I don't know. That's my 2 cents on that one.
I like that they printed that piece on the front, like the face on it. That's really fascinating. But they can't be bothered to print the windshield cockpit piece on a $200 Lego Star Wars UCS set. So riddle me that one.
Wasn't it the whole
God
thing that like
damn.
round pieces they can't put stickers on, or there's like
Yeah,
a-
they're
Yeah.
dude. I'm gonna say something.
Rant video. I'm mad.
Well, and then in the new A-wing, in the instructions, it's like, starting with this A-wing and all Lego Star Wars UCS sets in the future with a canopy, we're going to include 2 sticker sheets. And then mine didn't include 2 sticker sheets. And I'm like, so why did you say it? It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Yeah, the submarine's all right. Not for me, though. Like I said with the city ones, I don't really care about the submarines. No anglerfish either, so you can't get me. The green car, I don't know what you guys think about the car. Kind of like the wheel feature where you can just flip the wheels down, but I don't see like the actual like what do you do with the wheels down? Like, what's the point, right?
I was gonna say that like that was taken from there's many
Batman.
other sets I've had it. Yeah, Batman's probably had it. I remember there was the Spider-Man Nick Fury set, the first one. But what's the point of it here? I mean, I guess maybe something with the show, but
It hovers, maybe. Is that what it does?
I mean, I know what they're
You
doing
can
it for hovering, but
pretend.
it's isn't this supposed to be like an old style car? So I'm like kind of
It's like a-
confused.
Yeah. This looks like a Clark build to me, so I'll probably end up buying this.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I can see that.
Kids love cars, man.
To me, this is by far my least favorite because
Damn.
I do not like the car, and the minifigures. 2 of them aren't even exclusive. And then the last minifigure, the
Wow.
only exclusive part is the wing piece in translucent blue. And if you notice, with this hidden side wave, there's a lot of reused minifigures. That one Ghost Hunter guy appears in a few sets, and
Mhm.
then the other ghost, the Night Ghost, appears in a few sets. Like that's like an army building thing, but.
Right.
To me, I wish they had more, like the other. I guess I got spoiled with the other waves. Probably, I don't know. But
The audacity.
Can understand.
No exclusive minifigures. Just tack it on.
like I said,
the
there is
candy,
one
right?
technically in that submarine.
Anyway.
the abandoned prison though. Abandoned prison.
That looks pretty slick. That looks like a Jurassic Park set to me. I don't know why.
Jurassic Park.
Doesn't it
It
look like
certainly
a
does.
I could see
dinosaur
that.
set? I swear there's been one that looks similar to this. But
Yeah. Let me see. The Dilophosaurus one from 2018. I
Maybe
think it
that's
was like
yeah.
that.
There's
Yeah,
something
you throw a
like
dinosaur
that.
behind those walls, you're done. That's a Jurassic World set.
Am I thinking this one? Oh, look, I'm going to post it right here. Is it this one? See the similarities?
That looks similar, yeah.
It
It just looks
That's
like
what
it
everybody-
would fit in that
Yep.
theme. I don't know.
Yeah. But this is $40 for 100 pieces or whatever, and I don't know. The interior is kind of lacking too. I don't know.
As
What
it
do you guys
does.
I'm not in on that one.
Really? I don't
No.
blame you.
I like the basketball hoop, but yeah, I probably won't buy it. I've tried to be selective with the hidden side stuff, and I think I will select not to buy this. It's not as cool as the Lighthouse, which is the same amount of money, so I think that's
Yeah,
where
I
I'm
mean
at.
that's the only hidden side set you own, right?
No, I bought the school bus and the Newberry.
Oh yeah, duh! I forgot about that.
Newberry
Way back when. I
School,
forgot
and
you
I
were
bought like
kind
a
of a supporter back
$20
in.
one, and I bought.
I forgot.
I've had like 6 of them. I like it.
Yeah,
I
you're
can't
right, you're
buy
right.
them all when I'm gonna buy their stuff.
Oh,
The
I
fire
understand.
truck, I'm out on. I like the school bus more, and I think I'm out on the fire truck too.
I like the
Uh,
fire truck, but I just want to rip all of the hidden side stuff off of it and just have it be a straight up fire truck.
Yeah, well, you can turn it into a mech.
That's
Yeah,
what someone was
turns into a
telling
mech.
me.
You can see
That's
it on
kind
the
of
box
cool.
art. Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
I
there's
don't know.
Slender Man.
Yeah, Slender Ghoul.
Slender Man.
It's a cool looking fire truck, though. I mean,
I
honestly.
think this set's gonna sell like crazy. I don't think I'm gonna buy one, but this one is gonna be a hot seller because you have the Slender Man, you have the
Yeah.
mech. It's a fire truck.
Fire truck. I am obligated to get every single side set because I want to support the theme. But
Right.
Okay.
yeah, this one. I mean, I'm not really a huge fire truck fan, so I don't really have the appeal there. I like Slender Ghoul though, so
That might get me in. I might have to just for that.
because he's. I mean, it's looking like he's the main villain or something.
It's
You know.
unique. There's something
Yeah.
there. So yeah,
Yeah.
that one I'm interested in, but I don't.
$80 though.
School bus
That's
was
salty.
60. School bus was 60, and that's a tough one to swallow. Yeah,
That's what to me. Yeah, the school bus I thought was a better set than this one. I don't know.
for sure.
Wait, so
Um,
Greg, did you think $80 is a good price or what?
No, I think that's a little high on this, but you know,
Okay,
it is what
we'll
it
see.
is.
Yeah, now that they have people in on the first year, now they can just jack up the price.
They're like, remember those great deals on hidden side sets last year? Nah,
look
not
no
anymore.
further. All right,
We're all like, man, these sets are too cheap. They should be more money. And now we're like,
yeah,
these are way-
honestly,
Well, what I do think is a good deal is the biggest set of the wave.
Castle of Mystery. That is pretty
Yeah.
Cool
slick
looking.
looking. It reminds me of one of the hidden or monsters
Monster Fighters
2014 or whatever. Yeah,
2012.
that's what it looks like.
yeah.
I got you.
How long?
It does
Let's
look
forget
like that
Harry
castle.
Potter. This is way better.
Oh, so you like this one better than the Harry Potter one?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's more fun.
This one's very unique. It has a courtyard too kind of thing going on where it's closed up, where you have like this gate and then you have the interior or like the lawn or whatever inside the and then you
Yeah.
have the actual building, but you can open it up too.
Well,
so
that reminds me of the 2012 Vampire Castle.
Okay, I
like
didn't
some
know
Monster
that.
Fighters. But as somebody who owns that, I guess I like this set less than maybe you guys, but I still love this set because it is a very interesting build and everything. And it's funny that the castle they release has an astronomy tower because like Harry Potter's having that this wave too. So kind of
It's
weird.
weird
coincidence.
that the color of that though. It really like I don't know if it's good that it stands out or bad that it stands out.
I do like the different color. I think it is cool, good that it
Okay.
stands out because it makes it
Yeah.
kind of pop out. But it is a very cool art.
I wonder what the
Yeah.
thought process on that was though still because it would have fit in really nice as an all gray build. Like I wonder
Yeah.
if there's a reason that it's tan.
I don't know. Our
Like
astronomy
a
towers usually. I
story-
mean, the Harry Potter one didn't help.
A story,
astronomy towers.
yeah, the whole Hogwarts is
Castle,
tan.
Yeah.
A story-driven reason that it's tan. Like I would wonder that, but because I would
okay.
think I would find this more visual. I find it interesting that it's tan, but I don't particularly think I like it more because it's tan.
Your eye gets drawn to it quite a bit, but I don't know if that's
A
for a
dark
good
tan.
reason or a bad reason.
Yeah,
And I also like the stained glass windows,
Yeah.
those are nice.
but those are probably stickers, unfortunately. And the smaller version of Slender Ghoul, Slender Man, whatever you want to call him.
The minifigure
has a-
version.
Yeah, he has a really cool like bottom part, and that very interesting. That armor piece is from Joker Manor. It was only in one set ever. Joker Manor.
No longer one set ever. Interesting.
Yeah.
Jurassic World. Oh, a lot of summer sets. Sheesh.
We still got a lot more to go, but hey, action-packed episode. Let's do
Yeah.
this. Well, actually, three more waves. Okay, we got this.
The baby
Well-
Triceratops, that is effing cute. Holy crap.
Oh
my
it is
God.
cute. Same with the
Wow.
baby Ankylosaurus.
Yeah, not so much. Maybe it is.
Oh, you don't like the baby Ank,
I don't
bro?
know,
Come on.
Triceratops is ooh. I like these $20 sets for like Lego for Star Wars and Harry Potter and now Jurassic World are killing it. These are good. I like this. Yeah, I'll probably get this one.
Oh, for sure. It's $20. I mean, can you pass? Well, what do you think, Greg?
I like dinosaurs.
Oh, there you go.
I like turtles.
Hot take.
It's
Yeah,
just a good $20 set, you know?
It's hard to pass on a $20 set that you're probably gonna get for $16 pretty much
Yeah.
anywhere. So
That's
You guys
true.
remember that last year's $20 set? Did you guys get that one? The small.
which one was that?
It was like the gift shop.
Oh,
and, like,
with
there was a mini raptor.
with the flying thing, the rotor. I don't remember.
Yeah. Jurassic. Let me see if I can get a pic of it. It was a drone. It was a drone.
Yeah, that's it, Jerome.
Yeah. Did you get that one, Greg?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's a cute little one for $20 too. But anyways,
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's cute. It's a cute little thing. The Gallimimus and Pteranodon breakout for $60.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the Batman power function vehicle.
Oh, it does. Oh my God.
Very much
I
what
can
that thing
see
looks
it.
like. If you were to slide the boost controller or whatever it is inside that, you could probably turn it into that.
You're not. Yeah, that's a pretty good.
You might be
pretty
on
good
something.
comparison to draw. That's kind of funny. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I guess the Gallimimus. I don't know. That dinosaur in the front that's running on the ground is kind of an interesting new one. That hasn't been in a set, right? That looks new to me.
I haven't seen that one before, but the
Yeah.
other one I feel like I've
that one is
seen
new.
in
That
different
one is new.
colors.
Yeah, the Pteranodon's a recolor.
Yeah. We've gotten that many times. But
pretty
yeah,
cool.
the other dino.
Yeah, that's nice.
Dino.
I don't remember that vehicle from anything. I don't. Was it in one of the
No.
movies? No.
No,
No.
I don't. I mean, probably not. I think this is all just random made up stuff. But what is interesting, I just noticed this. Okay, you look at the box art for the smaller set. The babies are not in cages. But if you look at the box art for the bigger sets, all dinos are caged. Deal with this info as you may. But what's the reasoning behind that? They don't want to show caged babies. Yeah, it's just like it's something. I mean, look.
It
at that,
sounds like a
bro.
Just Too Good video about to happen here.
Dude, I'm
Conspiracy
diving
theory.
deep into this. It's a conspiracy theory.
Huh.
I
Anyways.
see what you're saying though.
Yeah.
And then
It's interesting.
the gyrosphere set. This so if you draw the comparison that this set is going to be the same price and like is essentially the replacement for the T-Rex versus what's the robot T-Rex or the T-Rex mech from
Oh,
last
yeah.
year.
Mhm.
I very interesting, like if you're gonna pick one over the other because they're fundamentally different. I don't know which one I'd
Yeah.
pick because I like these both a lot.
Oh, I like this one better, but this
I like the
don't
building.
the thing is it's $100. That's what's
I like the way the
getting me.
ball kind of goes around the corner like that. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's got a little like roller coaster bit. That's neat.
Yeah.
Is that-
And what's kind of cool is that this set is a remake of a scene from Jurassic World. So it's not just random
yeah, no,
crap
I
put
remember
together.
because they stop the ride or something right after they go out, or I can't. It's been like a year. Since
Well,
I
yeah, the
watched it.
kids
I remember
were
the
on the ride.
yeah, I
and
remember
they
the
were
ride
they were-
operator. That's cool that
Yeah,
they have
yeah,
that
yeah.
figure in there.
But they have like I don't think Claire and Owen were in this scene. They just kind of plopped them there. It's whatever. But like the thing is, I don't know. For $100 though, it is
I
lacking.
could see it. I mean, obviously the piece count's not there, but that's dinosaurs for you.
Dinosaurs.
You could brick
And that's
build that and make it
the-
500 pieces.
The Indominus Rex. I mean, this is the second one we're getting, and the original one is a lot of money on eBay. This one has like red eyes, and I think the color's a little bit different. It's
Sure.
not like a white or whatever. But that set goes for like $400 on eBay. So hopefully this will make it go for a little bit cheaper.
I still
These sets are
remember
worth buying if you just buy them and sit on them for a couple years. You get your, you're going to make money on these. So.
Jurassic World, yeah, that's
It's
one
crazy.
a good one to buy.
I remember trying to get that old. It was like a blue Jeep from like the very first wave of this or whatever, and how much money that was going for. And I'm just like, why? Why is this
Yeah.
happening? But people love the dinosaur stuff. So
Well, that's the thing. It was such a surprise hit because I remember they had a shortage of Jurassic World sets in 2015. Do you guys remember
that's
this?
crazy. No.
They ran out of sets to sell for it, so they had to like make it, another batch and there was a couple months where like no Jurassic World sets were like able to be found besides some of the smaller ones. And yeah, I think that's why the Raptor cage one is so much money now, the Walmart one. Because it was only available for that time, whatever. Or at some certain time, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but yeah. There's one more set though, right?
Yeah, the Velociraptor biplane rescue mission. Not 4+ set. The only reason I buy it is to get the dinosaur. Maybe
it's a cool looking raptor for sure, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't care about the plane that much. The tree lookout is. Yeah, no, thank you.
This hits on all cylinders though for kids. When you look at it that way, you got something to fly, something that runs, and then a dinosaur and a minifig. So you got everything here.
You don't have a boat. Well, actually, it's a boat plane, so technically you do.
Nailed it.
You do have it all.
Yep.
Damn. It's a well-rounded set for $30 or $20 or whatever.
Well, I remember it was called like Land, Air, and Sea Rescue, so they have to have it all.
Right.
Oh wow! I just saw the price on that. Oh my god.
What?
Yeah. 30
$30.
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay. Makes sense, I guess.
Still a better deal than that plane set from freaking City.
Yeah.
Gosh.
This first Spider-Man set we've already seen. We saw this one quite a while back.
Yeah, Venom Source. That one's cool.
When did they reveal? Did they reveal this at like San Diego Comic-Con last year?
It was at Toy Fair, I think.
Oh yeah, you're right. This was Toy Fair. It feels like it's been so long. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Toy Fair. Yeah, it's been
ages ago.
Damn. Oh god, Wrath of Loki. No, oh Jesus, this is bad. It's a bad summer for
It's
Avengers,
cute.
huh?
It's so cute.
Oh
Come
my.
on.
$60 for that.
I know it shouldn't be 60. Okay, it shouldn't be 60. But look, I wish they would have updated Loki too. We have not gone like. I mean, the torso's new, yes, but you need a hair hat combo, and I think that's the same Lex Luthor face they used since 2012.
Sure.
It doesn't even look like him.
This is expensive. No, yeah, I'm out. I'm just out.
These parents with these 4+ kids are getting destroyed this summer, man.
What they're doing is they actually have this one, and then they have a bigger Avengers Tower coming out for the big kids. It's going to be 100 or 120.
Have pictures of that leaked yet? I don't know if I've seen.
No, because I think those are August releases. These are all like June.
All right, fair enough.
First, but, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, scrolling down, the Helicarrier. Yeah.
I like it.
I'm coming around to this one a little bit.
I have not come to that conclusion yet, so let me hear what you guys think. Yeah.
Greg, you could start.
Well, I came very close on eBay, like maybe like a year or two ago, to getting the original Helicarrier, the one that's the micro scale one, and I didn't buy it. I don't have any regrets on that. But this one I feel like could be kind of fun. I mean, you got all those minifigs. Sure. It's like a play set, but it's also a vehicle. A lot of my purchasing though comes from like I'm thinking not how would I enjoy it, but how would my kid enjoy it. And I feel like this could be one of those ones that's a lot of fun to play with. Or you just build it and it kind of just sits there, like when I built Cloud City and it became like this big thing that I then had to deal with.
Hey,
so I don't know what direction it could go, but you got a lot of cool minifigs from here. But Justin will be like, well, that one came out in 2014. It's been in 3 different sets. But I don't have a lot of those, so it could be kind of fun for that.
I totally understand.
They're looking out for you. On the top of the set, they put grating so that so when you put it on the shelf, because you'll never use it, the dust will just go right through, and then it won't look dusty.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Genius.
Good thinking. You act like great pieces don't get dusty, though. Oh my gosh, I just flashbacks to my old Studios collection. Anyways, so this set, the Helicarrier, I don't own the UCS one because I didn't like it because it was micro scale.
Yeah.
One of the few Marvel sets I don't own. And this one, yeah, I really don't care for micro scale. Architecture is fine, but whatever. This one is it is a play set, and kind of what you said there, like. I'm thinking about it, and the recent Avengers sets kind of suck, like the builds, but this is one of the few builds I actually do like. Like, I think this is a fun... There's little compartments. There's like a little holding cell for MODOK. It has like kind of this, that top, that surface area where you could have minifigures walking around and stuff. So in general, I've never owned a Helicarrier before besides that $50 section of one. So to me, I'm probably, I actually do like this set. I think it's a pretty good set.
It looks very playable, and I'm seeing like you got like a ship that's taking off, and he could fight. Like I think there's a lot to be done here. If you actually play with your Lego sets, I think this is probably a nice set for you.
I think it can make for a decent display piece too, because it looks like the Helicarrier. So like I'm doing a new Marvel's Avengers display, and I'm probably going to have that there. But I do want to touch on the minifigures though, because if you want to know the exclusive ones, the only exclusive one I think is War Machine and MODOK. The Nick Fury in this set is the same one from the $50 Stark Jet set from Spider-Man Homecoming, which ticks me off to no end because that's the MCU.
That was a
and
$70
this is
set.
Oh, was it 70? That Stark Jet? Well, whatever it
that
is.
was 70.
It was a bad set either way. And they used the same Nick Fury here, which really ticks me off because that was the only reason I bought the other set.
Right. Oh.
He's in here. But that's why I don't buy sets for minifigures, guys. And it doesn't make sense because that's the movie version, and this is a video game or comic. And none of the other figures overlap, by the way. Like, you may think, oh, that's a weird complaint, that it's the movie version. There's no movie version in any other one of these sets except Nick Fury, unless you count the Helicarrier drop. But yeah, I'm very disappointed with the minifigure selection here.
Laziness. Scrolling down, Wonder Woman, if you don't have anything else to say.
I don't.
Wonder Woman versus
Wonder Woman.
Cheetah, we've seen it, we own it.
Yeah,
Nothing
you
to
own
say.
it.
Batman, actually, I gave it away.
Oh, you gave it away?
Yeah, I just decided I didn't want to keep it. I was like, I don't need to have this around. It's just taking up space.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
You don't like the Wonder Woman set? Oh, I like
No, there's nothing about it that really draws me into it.
No. I thought it had a unique aesthetic, but yeah, it was.
It's like a little CIA bunker.
Yeah,
it's kind of a weird
aspect.
concept.
You don't see bunkers, but yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it has this interesting amount of like gold pieces. I actually think it's a pretty good set for $40, but I understand.
Were
Anyway,
they all printed?
yes, they were. All
Yeah,
printed,
they were. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Batman. I'm not gonna get the first one, although I think this is a killer set for kids that like. Batman.
Oh, I think it's adorable for $10.
Yeah,
I mean, they usually have, the what is it, penguin with the little duck boat. They've done that before, but this one is actually probably the best version of it.
yeah, it's a
I
nice
like it a
little
lot.
build. The duck looks angry. I like that.
Yeah, it's cute.
Like I said, I just not for me. Better sets though. Batman, Joker, Strike Chase. It's all right. This seems like a set Greg would buy more than me. I think still though.
Yeah, this
For the
is like
cars.
if you have a 5-year-old, this is
Yeah.
this is right in line with what they would love for sure.
Yeah.
But the next set though, even more so.
Keep scrolling. Ooh. What's this one called? Batmobile or Mobile Bat Base. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you got like a semi truck basically that has a flying vehicle and the back opens up and stuff, this is like great for kids. Not so much for me, but
well, it's okay.
Well-
You can invent it. The Bat motorcycle is. Ooh, that is. I like that. Is that gonna be a sticker? Probably, but I'm okay with that. That looks.
Yeah,
nice.
probably.
I like that Bat motorcycle.
That whole set reminds me of this Lego Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles truck set, which nobody else is going to remember. But
I thought I used to have one of like the police ones that are like this. That's what kind of comes to mind for me.
that's the thing. And then another one. That's a good point too. Is that that's very reminiscent of this. But I was going to say with these sets. $90 for this is fine. I mean, it kind of reminds me of the Agents one too.
Right.
I like the minifigures because it's the first time we're getting Bronze Tiger as a figure, and the new Batgirl I think looks really cute, and the Man Bat looks really cool.
Hey, Harley Quinn.
Well, I was going to say there's an exclusive Harley Quinn in that $50 set, but I think that might be the only exclusive figure unless Robin is.
Yeah,
And my God, I do not like that set. That set reminds me of Hulk versus Red Hulk. Do you guys remember
yeah,
that one?
I remember that one.
And that was like, that was $60, and I felt like the vehicles in there, while I did not like them whatsoever, those looked like they were a better size. To me, this looks like a $30 set. $50, like
Same. Yeah.
I don't know. So that's my 2 cents on that one.
The more I look at the mobile bat base, the more I see like the details to this. I feel like this is a really good buy for us.
Yeah,
you know-
I think you would enjoy that.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot going. I know it's an expensive set like for what it is, but there's a lot going on here with this.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. I mean, you can detach the trailer as well. That's another thing
Yeah,
you mentioned. There's
like,
the jet skis.
You got
kinda
trailers, motorcycles, ATVs, flying things. You got a semi truck. I mean, it's just
chainsaw.
I'm looking at it now. It's reminding me of the Agent's truck, especially.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a good
Open it up
combo.
like that.
Are you guys buying any of these sets? I mean,
I
if it was just me, I probably wouldn't buy any of these. But
I think I'm not buying any. Like I liked the Batman stuff last summer. Really enjoyed it.
Mhm.
This summer, I think I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna buy any of the superhero stuff.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like the Marvel stuff fine, but yeah, the Penguin one I will buy for $10, but that's about it. 'Cause I like the figures in the Bat base, and then I like the Harley Quinn in that. But I'm not gonna. No, there's no. Try not to.
yeah, I kind of
spend
want that
money.
penguin. I'd almost be willing to do $10 just to get that penguin.
Yeah, that in general, I think.
with the
Yeah,
purple
like
pants.
yeah, and it comes with a
I do have
little
the other
the
one
duck.
that I think the other duck that they had from years ago was better than this one.
Oh,
Like
you
that
think
was
that
kind
one
of
is better?
I think that was like the focal point of the set, but this one you get a little bit more to it, I guess. So
Huh.
yeah,
I like again. I think because the old duck had like the Mixel's eyes or something like that, and it just didn't look intimidating. But this one's like angry and it's like more compact. I don't know. That's why I like this duck a little better. But I think it's all inspired by the movie where Danny DeVito was the penguin because he had like a little duck vehicle or something like that.
yeah, I remember Batman Returns.
That's it. Yeah. But so that's it for Super.
Yeah,
At least until August, because this is I think again this is June, so I think there's gonna be more.
Hopefully, because I'm not really in on any of that stuff. So
I hear you eating something. What are you eating?
some sour
May I
worms.
ask? Ah, nothing yummy. Great.
Anyway,
Not a fan of sour.
final theme here, Ninjago.
Oh, Ninjago.
So expand the game. I guess there's going to be some combination of sets here. What? I'm actually confused. How does that work?
Okay, so from my understanding, like Ninjago expert, I think there's going to be like you're going to be able to use this for like a Dungeon and Dragons type game. Maybe I'm wrong.
kinda
Something
right.
similar to that, and I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong with that. I don't follow this too much, but I think that's what they were going for because you could even see their little spinners are like die, like they're like die of like where it says like roll this or roll that,
Right.
like. So I think it's something to do with rolling and like moving them, or it looks really interesting.
So you have to rebuild the sets into this, though, from what I can tell. Like not...
I don't. It might be more like Mario. You don't just connect it or something like that.
71722.
Yeah, you just connect it.
Is that actually a giant skull though?
1722. Let me see. Sorry, I was looking at the topic. 71722.
Oh, it is a giant skull set.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe
that is it.
Maybe you just buy the sets. Okay.
Yeah.
So is this one of those things where that set is like one thing, and then all the other sets have a couple pieces in them that you add to this? Then is that the way?
That's what it seems like because they all
Okay.
have these. It's like every set has at least a little platform to connect.
I've seen this in the action figure world before too, where they'll have like action figures that have like a body part in with them, and then as you collect the various action figures, you get all the body parts to build this other one that becomes a new action figure.
They did that.
It's kind of like
they did that with the Lego Star Wars mini sets in 2003-4. They did a Y-wing as one that if you got 4 of the sets, you could put together a Y-wing, and then also a TIE bomber mini set. So, yeah,
that's awesome.
Not quite on the same scale as this, but yeah, similar concept, like you said, to be able to build a thing. But this seems like it's like the main point of some of the sets. So like the one set is literally that giant skull island thing. Which can we start at the bottom then? Because I actually want to talk about that one. That one, oh, that's a scary looking island area thing, and I might buy. That's like, oh, I don't know.
Glad you like it. I didn't expect you to like it.
I don't know. It just has a unique aesthetic, and I don't know if I'd keep it. It kind of like it has some Pirates of the Caribbean vibes, right? Where you have the character you can have like in this like cage suspended in the sky, essentially.
I like that part a lot.
Yeah,
Cannibal Escape.
That set too. That's but
that's what I thought about.
But yeah, I might buy this set, and I think I'd end up getting rid of it, but I think I would like to experience it. I think it's good for that for me. It looks very unique. Yeah, I think I'm in on this one.
I just, for once, I hope Lego, you sent me a 2018 Summer Wave. I'm sorry I didn't review it. 2020 January Wave, I reviewed the heck out of that. I'm telling you, please send me these. I'll build that board game. I'll show it off. I don't want to buy these, but I do want them.
I feel it.
To review, of course.
I may actually get this one though. I really think I like it.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's different. It's something different. So it's not like a standard Ninjago set to me, and I think those are the Ninjago sets I find myself drawn to, like the movie ones. So that's where I think I
don't know the names of the minifigs, but I really love that one. If you look at that bottom photo, the one that has like the white mask with the green on its.
It's almost like a plague design or something. Am I wrong?
It's really cool.
Yeah. But it looks dope as hell.
Yeah.
Dude, does that character only come in that set though? That would kind of suck.
I don't know. It wouldn't suck if you get them on a review anyway, Justin.
I know. That's the thing. I look out for everybody.
Anyway, next set is like a giant dragon thing, and I'm sure the Ninjago people are like, it's the Skull Sorcerer's dragon.
No, that's Woo's dragon.
It literally says it's the box says Skull Sorcerer's dragon.
I thought we were looking at the wrong one. I was looking at the
going
one
up
over there. Oh, because we start up. Oh, okay, I see.
Started at the bottom, going up. Okay.
Started at the bottom, now we're here. Okay.
Skull Sorcerer's dragon. This is interesting looking.
Okay, so that
enough?
figure does come in. So that's a Skull Sorcerer, that cool figure.
Okay.
So he does come in. Okay, so
I
that's in
see.
this one
That
too.
is kind of neat. I kind of like that guy.
Yeah. Or I think it's a sorceress. Actually, it might be a girl. I might be wrong, but yeah, I've heard. Yeah.
Well, that'll be the big reveal at the end of the season.
Who knows? $80 for the dragon, I think, is pretty.
Well,
I mean,
with the build,
it's a substantial
the
dragon.
build kind of disappears into the box art, in my opinion. You don't even notice you're getting that.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Like the lava just.
Yeah, there is quite of a build.
There's a lot going on down there that you just really don't see, I would say. But I doubt I'll buy this. I don't like the dragons, and Greg has
one.
You have the green one, who I can't remember the name of it, but
the Green Ninja Mech Dragon. Yeah, this as I'm looking at this, and you mentioned the rest of the set, I'm looking down there, and I'm like, this would really go well into our Minecraft world, because you got the lava.
Yeah.
If they made the Ender Dragon like this, like that good, that would be so awesome. But it is.
Yeah.
We have an Ender Dragon.
We want to
use
use Ender Dragon. Oh yeah, you're not. The Ender Dragon would be kind of nice. Moving up a little bit more, we have another giant mech. I don't really love mechs, but what do you guys think?
I love mechs, but the only way I'm buying this is if I can't get my hands on the Monkey Kid mech. That one I really love.
That's what I feel like. It's like, okay,
this is my fallback mech. If I can't get that one, I'm kind of in on this one.
This mech looks huge. Like much like the Monkey Kid one looks even bigger, but this is still very large. Like, damn, they put a killer mech out. Like, I'm not a mech fan, but it's good looking. And it would be interesting. I'm sure a lot of kids are going to get this one, and then they're going to see the Monkey Kid one, and then they're going to want to have both to fight.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what's going to happen. That's what I want a Ninjago Monkey Kid crossover. I don't care if it works within what the story is, but it should happen.
Hey, Chima Ninjago crossover.
Yeah, but
For me, the Monkey Kid sets are just so good. Like, and I'm looking at the Ninjago sets, and I just want to pull that money towards Monkey Kid if I can. That's where I'm at on it.
I don't blame you. Next one up is Zane's Mino monster. It's like a rhino.
Mino.
Okay.
Get it? Rhino, Mino.
I see. Yeah, this is another one I don't really care for at all.
Same. No interest.
Like, unless you want to complete your game. Zane's Mino monster. This is like a smaller version of that white dragon, more or less, in the eyes of.
No. Wait, sorry. That's Woo's dragon. You're looking at the Promo Bricks video, right?
I'm just
the video.
Up.
They have the wrong name. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
Woo's
717
dragon.
Woo's dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, and
but
it's a
I
nice
built this set
dragon.
before. It was just from years and years ago. It's like a re-release. I have Woo's dragon.
I love the 2014 one.
I can't remember what year it came out, but I remember enjoying it, and I'm like, wait a minute, this looks.
That was a really cool one. This one does look a lot like that one, but to me, still different enough that, and for $20, I think that's a really good deal, because there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's only
that's a bargain.
And 321 pieces too. Wow. Okay, that's a
fair
price for piece ratio.
$20. Actually, damn.
Okay.
Man, if you walk into Walmart this summer with $20 in your hand as a kid, you are gonna walk out with something awesome.
You're getting a dragon.
It's true.
You're getting. I mean, whether you buy Ninjago or anything but City, I suppose, because you probably couldn't even find anything for $20. But you'll be okay.
Right.
Yeah. There's no more minifigure collection. Come on. And
Journey
$30. No more people packs.
Sad. Journey to the Skull Dungeons. I don't. Again, this is just another combo for this for the build. I actually no. It has one good aspect. It's the hanging person in a cage again.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like this set. To me, is like, okay, you don't have the money to buy that $120 one. Get this $30 one. It's a little play set, but it's still a cute little play set. I like that.
Yeah,
you get a bunch of ninjas with it too.
That's true. Oh yeah, 3 ninja. Wow. Huh. Unusual amount for such a small set.
And possibly the flagship, no pun intended, of the summer for Ninjago is the Destiny's Bounty. And the first images I saw of this, I wasn't as impressed, but now that I've seen like more HD images and different angles, I actually think I like it more than I did. I still don't think that's enough to buy it. Like, I'd rather have the Ninjago movie version, but not bad. Not a bad looking thing. I don't know. What are you guys at?
It's a remake of the 2012 one, and it's a good remake of the 2012 one. The Ninjago movie one to me is just a different beast.
Yeah,
that's just like
that's like
a once in a lifetime set, whatever. And as a remake for the 2012 one, like I said, pretty good. I mean, how much is it? 120, I think, or
something like
130. 130. It's fun like that. But you know what's funny? They do have every ninja in here, like the Ninjago movie one.
Right.
So that was kind of interesting because the original one had like
Wait, are you
so
sure
much
they
other
have them
stuff.
all? Because there was a green one in the last set, and this one definitely doesn't have a green one.
That little guy right there is the younger version of the Green Ninja. This was before he was the Green Ninja.
Oh, that's so dumb.
That's him. That's Lloyd.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've
know
seen
that.
like the first season. I do remember that. For me on this
Very
set, like I have the Ninjago movie Destiny's Bounty, and I'm looking at this one like, what happened?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think they're based off different things, so I don't know.
I know, but that one's so good. This one, I guess, is okay if you're looking for ships. Ryan's on a shipbuilding spree, so are you getting this one?
I'm gonna try not to. If anything,
Okay.
I would buy the Ninjago movie version.
Yeah.
That would be the one I would want.
If you're buying a ship in the summer of 2020, though, the Lego Creator one's the one to buy, in my opinion.
yeah, for sure.
Hey, if it was up to me, I say get Pirates Bay. I still think that one's the best, but you know,
it is good. Kai's Superjet. It's odd looking. It's odd. It is very. Ooh, the more I look at it,
Kai's
it looks
Superjet.
so odd.
It's what? It's Kai Fighter. You get it? Because TIE Fighter.
Oh,
I don't know why
see.
they have the
Okay.
wrong name there. Like
yeah.
the name is literally on the
Oh.
box.
I'm sorry. I'm reading.
That's why I was like
higher.
Kai Superjet.
Kai
yeah,
I see what
yeah.
they did there.
You see it?
That's
eh?
interesting. Too bad it doesn't actually look like a TIE fighter. Then I would think it's funny. I think. I like.
Well, it's. Yeah.
Sorry, I
What
was
were
just
you
gonna say I
gonna
like that they put featured in season 3, so you actually know where it came from.
It's the legacy sets are doing that, and it's kind of cool. But
Yeah.
this, I'm posting the original in Discord. The original was a $20 set, and it was so much smaller. I heard this one's more accurate, but it's a lot. It's $40 now, so they did. They made it a bigger and better set.
It looks like
which is kinda interesting.
justifiably so.
Yeah, I think it's a good
There's some
price for. I think
big
it's
difference.
513 pieces too. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they made some big changes to that thing. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not for me. I don't buy a lot of Ninjago stuff. It really takes a lot to get me to buy one, so that ain't it for me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You do get the Green Ninja though, apparently.
Oh, that's true. Man.
Yeah. Final set? No, there's still two. Oh, Jesus. There's a lot of Ninjago stuff. Storm Fighter Battle. Yikes. It's a 4+ set, though. I know that they had the Storm Fighter, the blue fighter, right? They had that as a set that just retired, I think, like 6 months ago.
Storm Fighter.
Yeah, the blue jet. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I'm thinking about Jay's. That's the legacy one. The legacy one.
Something like that. But this is.
Oh, so this is
not-
just a mini version of that. Okay.
Right, more or less. This ain't for me, though. I don't.
No.
It's a learn to
agree.
build set, and
I
learned to
love.
build.
I mean, I might buy it because I like little junior sets, but I think there was another junior set with Lash in it too, so it just feels very repetitive. I don't know. I don't like any of the vehicles here. The build is fine with whatever.
So these last 3 sets are Spinjitzu Burst, and I guess they're just more or less character packs that can. Do they combine into the bigger set or the bigger battle thing?
I think they do, and I
it?
think now that I look at it. Oh wait, actually I don't know. Actually,
they're not in the big picture, but I feel like they could be added characters for it, or that might be the point of it. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
So-
I'm kind of confused too, because I can't imagine what this ninjutsu thing would do, like to incorporate into the game. You know what I'm saying? Like what?
I'm not really sure. I don't think these
Yeah.
incorporate into the game, but I also don't know what they do other than just being like a worse version of the gamer packs.
Yeah, I think they literally. Well, no, if you're talking about actual function, no, I think you launch them. That's it. I think you just launch them. You can look on the side like you launch and spin them a little bit. Yeah, but to me, yeah, the gamer packs the arcade packs were so much more interesting. They finally got the Ninjago gimmicks down.
Sure.
Nope, we're back to Spinjitzu. Same old. These sets are like so. They're so like the minifigure is the only interesting part. I get they're for kids. They keep doing. Okay, sorry. Just whenever I see these, like the arcade pods were legitimately like a great idea.
They were. I would hope they would bring that back in the future if the fan reaction has been good enough. Not that I bought any or care to, but
to me, instead of a play thing, put a display thing like the arcade pod. I get it. I'm not the target demographic. I know, because it's like the arcade pod was instead of just doing the same old spinner stuff they always do. It was like an actual like interesting concept. We don't get arcades too much from Lego. It was a display piece. It had interesting figures. This one does have interesting figures, but that's about there.
So that's all the summer sets. Unless you
Oh,
have
that's
anything
it?
to say, Greg. I think so. Is that everything we've been through at all?
Yeah, I think
We
you're
got 'em.
right.
That's yeah.
think
Until
we did it.
Star Wars comes out, hopefully. If you guys go on the dock, we have one more thing to cover. It's only been 2 hours and 7 minutes.
Oh, is this
I
our
think
longest
it's
episode
well,
yet?
it has to be the longest. There's a rumor. Lego Bob 35 has entrusted me with some information, and I put together some custom box art. First time I've ever made custom box art. I think it turned out pretty well. Do you guys see what I'm talking about?
I'm just like it's pretty good custom box art.
It's not perfect, obviously, but it just to get the point across and have something cool to use for the thumbnail. I thought would. Be,
I know. I'm gonna need that. But yeah,
it's
I
pretty nice
have one
looking.
question though. Who made that mock? Because that's a really cool.
It was a
custom
guy on
Baby Yoda
Flickr.
mock.
I'll have it link. I gotta get the link for my video, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it is. So the it's gonna be like a $70 or $80 set apparently, and come out November 1st. So
That is
that's-
an extremely smart idea from them. I can't believe I didn't see that coming.
yeah, I mean it's much like having a Razor Crest come out. It's a no brainer thing that you would imagine would happen eventually. My thing with the set is like Lego tends to want to include some sort of play function with these buildable characters, right? And so with like BB-8, right, they had him do the like fire thumbs up, right? That was really neat and cute.
Yeah.
And with Dio, you can like turn his head, and with the Porg, you could have him open and have it flap the wings, whatever. With this set, what I want to see, and I'm sure the set's done now, so I'm sure there won't be any changes to it, but I hope it's this way, is that he can sip the tea, like he's holding his teacup. That's what I use for the background art. So like behind that is like Yoda holding his tea, that scene, or Baby Yoda holding the tea when they were fighting. If you remember that, and that was like a meme thing
Yeah.
where he sips the tea.
That was a meme.
I
I could
want
see
him to
that.
be able to lift that to his mouth, and that be the feature.
They need to
That's
include
what
it.
I want. So,
They need to include the tea. You know?
So yeah,
But
that's a rumor on the table for later this year.
because I feel like they'll just have like, okay, one arm can like he'll do like a little thing or something. I don't know. I thought that like they would do that as a feature, but I like the tea.
Do
one
the
better.
magic hand thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope he has the tea. It's a rumor. It could not come true, but you know, if it does, it'll be really dope, and it seems not too far fetched. So that's it's on the table. Any thoughts, Greg? Baby Yoda.
I love it. I look for creepy Lego. You just can't make Baby Yoda creepy or the child. Don't want to trigger people.
What?
I think this would be really great.
We'll see. I hope it's not as creepy as the actual Yoda. So
No, it all
It's
comes
fun.
down to the eyes, and these eyes just work.
right.
it's
This
just-
isn't obviously the real set, but
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but if they did something like this, it's gonna sell like crazy.
yeah,
Like, just
for sure.
not-
And assuming it comes out November 1st, like the rumor says, that's peak Mandalorian season right there. Like mid season 2. It would
Oh my
sell
God.
out
Yep.
the day before it comes out. like you're not buying this if you're not on top of it. So yeah, I'm stoked for that to potentially happen. But you guys have any final words for episode 91?
No.
I think we covered
I'll
so
word it
much.
out. Awesome. All right. Thank you guys for watching episode 91 of the podcast, Bricks and Bits. We'll be back again next week for episode 92, as you may imagine. And if you guys have any comments, questions, complaints, concerns, or quibbles, you can leave them in the comments section. And we'll see you all next week.